Hello everyone, welcome to the stream! Hope everyone had a phantasmical weekend. Welcome everyone. It's Monday with Suna. That means new week of Suna streams has started. And this week, we're starting off with Genshin Impact. Because there's a new area, new character, new story quest, new boss that we have to do. So, first thing that we're going to do is that we're going to do the event that came out. We're going to do that first. And then we're going to move on to the Kino quest. I think that's how you say her name. Don't come after me. I don't know how to say her name, okay? And then we'll start the world quest to, unlock the new area, because there's a boss down there that you need for Kino, or however you say her name. So, we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna hop in, because I don't know how long her quest is or anything like that. I'm sure a lot of people have already done it. Where am I? Ah! I didn't exist for a second. Hey, hold on. Let me turn the audio back on. Can't have Genshin without audio. Let me remember how to play this game. Alright, gotta do the event first. Always event first, chap. But I hope everyone had a great weekend. I myself had a great time. Went out into the world, did things, touched grass. Yes, I know, but I've done the event. I am a mobile Genshin gamer. I have done all of this before. I know all of this. Already set up. Who do they give me? Ew! Whoa, you can change these? Don't anyone tell me. No one told me, dog. Oh no, I don't care about them. I'll use them. Oh yeah, sure. Second half, give me all of them up here. I'm gonna use Nervulette. I don't know if anyone, I don't know what the weaknesses are or anything. It probably did tell me what the enemies are, but I'm just, my brain is small.
Time for takeoff. Let me read you a verse. Rain outlaw.
Futile! Your sins weigh upon your soul! You stay condemned!
Sharing my knowledge.
That's the wrong character, but that worked out for me.
Rain cutter.
Judgment is upon you. Guilty!
I missed it again. God damn it.
Your penance is due!
Sino is a good character, right? But the one thing that I can't seem to get right is using his skill when I'm supposed to. Like when the thing goes off. Or whatever it's called. Like when the golden eye pops up on the... I'm so bad at timing it. Oh, I guess it's purple first and then it turns gold when you're supposed to do it. No, I guess it turns gold when you do it properly.
Think you can get away? Yahoo! Time to act. No, my sword.
Your sins weigh upon your soul. Guilty.
He's slaying though.
Time for takeoff. Here we go. Rain cutter. Rain outlines your fate.
Judgment is upon you.
Committed to memory. The Temple of Wisdom. Witness the power of Gurwa. Think you can get away?
Your sins
I'm trying so hard to play Sino. And I didn't even try to pull for Sino. What I did when he first came out, I was like, oh, because every time there's a new patch, I automatically just use the 600 Primo gems that it gave me. It doesn't matter if I'm saving for a character or not. It's just a tradition that I have always done. So I got the gems and I pulled. I was like, I don't really want Sino, but you know, I'm gonna use them anyways. I got him like immediately, and I was like at 20 pity or something. I don't know how I managed to get him, but I just did. He really wanted to come home. The same thing happened with Tainari too. They came home like immediately. And I was like, how? I don't have... I have nothing for you guys. You just came out. It happened with a couple of other characters too. I just pulled on the banners and they're like, yo man, great to see ya. How's it going?
Silence.
Oh dang it, let me see these.
I will have order.
Illusion shattered.
Wind strike. Clouds high.
Bro, why are you always shitting when you come to the chat?
The tides beckon.
Well, welcome to the stream, Sauce. Hope you're pogging today.
Bow your head.
Now you shall perish.
Hope you're pogging today. It's Monday. It's Garfield Mondays.
Order guide you.
And also Genshin Mondays. We always, I don't know why I do that, but we always end up playing Genshin on Mondays.
Adorn. Be sanctified. Settle down.
A good way to start off your week is losing your 50-50 and getting nothing but blue wishes because this game hates you. Me, technically. I found a cow? What does that mean? What does that mean, you found the cow? Like, is there just a cow walking down the street or something?
I will have order. Gather. As one with wind and cloud. The tides beckon.
Now you shall
Little pink cow? Pink cow! That's even better than a normal cow. It makes strawberry milk. There was a study that was done, like they like asked a bunch of Americans, like, what cow makes milk?
Wind strike.
And they were like, a white cow. And then they were like, okay, what cow makes chocolate milk? And they were like,
Suna shines eternal.
that's easy.
Be
A brown cow. So, if you're thinking like a true American, a pink cow would make strawberry milk. Or that's a whole in, like, that was like majority. They asked like a bunch of like, I don't know if they're like super old people, but they were like just like going around surveying people. And it was like 60% or something said that about cows. And I was like, there is no way. Like, if you're a kid, yeah, you would think that, right? Because you're a kid. But adults? What are you doing? Like, what do you mean? What do you mean? There's no way. I keep clicking the wrong buttons. Got 88. What's my pity? We have to check the pity. We want to believe. I guess, you know. The true thing. Oh god, every 30 minutes, chat, remind me to go check on the ribs. I got ribs cooking. I gotta check on them. I gotta check on them every 30 minutes. I don't want to burn the house down. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65, 66. I got 66 pity. Okay, before we start with the quest. Oh, dang, I got that 27% already. I just unlocked the waypoints. That's all I did. Every 30 minutes, I have to go check on the ribs, chat. Because if I don't, I'm gonna burn the house down. We all know how that works. Oh, wait. I maxed out Coven, so he can't be on my friendship team anymore. Goodbye, Coven.
I've been waiting waiting for you for ages.
Now, the only character on this team that is Bo is Navia, so she's gonna have to carry.
Hey there!
We'll do my...
Where'd that come from?
Get a timer? No, he's banned! He can't be on my friendship team! I know when 30 minutes is though. Don't worry, chat. I know how to check on the ribs. Rip Coven. He'll never be on a team again. I don't use Coven at all, so that's truly the last time anyone's gonna see him. Everyone, let's RIP Coven in the chat. RIP Coven. I think yesterday or the day before marked like a year since he came out.
It's raining again.
I don't remember off the top of my head. Still looking for inspiration? I know the perfect person to get inspiration from. You know Yusuke? Yeah, Yusuke from Persona 5, dude. He will tell you how to get inspiration. Buddy is an artiste. Bro knows everything it is about art. This guy yaps forever, though. As a fellow yapper, I know that yapping takes a while. It takes a lot of your energy. But good God, do people in Genshin yap? If it's not voiced, it's not important. That's what I live by. I thought I was supposed to take a picture. I have been beamed. This is just another thing. I have been deceived. Dang it. Not again. Oh, Verminate's level 6 now! That's my son. That's my son. That's my son. Oh, wait. Increased danger. What the f— Oh, I take a picture over here. I knew that. I knew exactly where I'm supposed to take a picture. Uppity up, up, up. Dude, Ferminate's gonna be in the quest! I love Ferminate. He's so cute. Out of all of the, siblings or whatever, like Linny and Lynette, Ferminate's the better one. What do you mean? Why are you fighting me? I haven't done nothing. I'm trying to take a pretty picture. Okay, get the fuck out. Oh my god. Okay, back to the artist. I don't know if I have to complete all of my daily quests, because I already did some. Here we are. Got the picture? Here it is, girl. Here it is, bro. Here it is, homie. Here it is, lover. What if we got married? Like, what if we just kissed in front of the camera? Took a picture of it. Gets on the news. Everyone's like, oh my gosh, the Traveler's married. Yeah, of course I have been. Like, what do you mean? You know what? Actually, I think the Traveler got married to Ayaka because she's, like, obsessed with the Traveler. You know, they were drinking one night, and Ayaka was like, it'd be so funny if you signed this paper. And, you know, Traveler's drunk, they don't know what's going on. They're like, yeah, sure, I'll sign it. And it's a marriage certificate. Traveler don't know that they married and they'll go around, like, flirting with people, but Ayaka knows. And she never forgets. That's why her banner was here for, like, 240 days or something. Because Ayaka knew that the Traveler was cheating on her. I got 138. Okay, I gotta get my... You know what? I don't know why I think I was exploring Sumeru yesterday. And let me tell you, chat. Sumeru is not a fun place to explore. The stupid mazes in the desert will be the death of me. I hate those things. And where is she? Insufficient story. Oh, god damn it. Focused experience. What does that mean? The child who doesn't exist. You're so real. Enable experience mode to avoid conflicts with other quests, locating quests or characters. Wait, what? I just wanna play the quest. Where's the quest? Oh. Navigate. Okay, where do I go? I start in here. Time to start the whatever her name is quest. Damn.
Hey, traveler, Paimon.
Liddy, what are you doing here? I just teleported here. I mean, he's a magician and he can teleport as well.
Over here.
Liddy! What are you doing here? Magic man?
To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be quite the fated reunion. Running into you two out of the blue like this has really made my day. I certainly wasn't expecting it.
You can say that again. What brings you to Poisson? Wait, Paimon's got it! You must be here for one of your magic shows, right?
Paimon, shut the fuck up.
Actually, we've run into a bit of trouble on the home front, so Father arranged for us to stay in Poisson for the time being.
Oh, are Lynette and Fremine here too?
Yep, along with most of the other members of the House of the Hearth. You may have noticed Poisson seems a bit more crowded than usual.
So you're saying nearly the entire organization has moved to Poisson? Sounds like you've run into way more than just a bit of trouble. What's really going on?
Well...
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps I can fill in the gaps.
You scared Paimon half
She
to
just
death.
teleported. That was scary. Hello.
Father, you're here.
You know, on second thought, maybe we don't need to know. It's all probably super confidential House of the Hearth stuff, right? We totally weren't trying to pry or anything.
No need to be nervous. I could sense your genuine concern from your conversation just now. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here to Poisson, it's only natural that some might suspect an ulterior motive to be involved. I understand. I'm well aware you've had your fair share of confrontations with the Fatui in the past, and I can't exactly guarantee that we'll remain on good terms in the future. As for right now, however, I would say we have little reason to be at odds, wouldn't you agree? The House of the Hearth could stand to be more open with those who have worked so closely with us in the past. As for the issue at hand, well, it hardly relates to any ulterior motive. To be frank, it all stems from a certain rumor circulating around the House of the Hearth.
Rumors.
It's an internal matter.
What sort of rumor?
Arlecchino just has that type of
Rumor
voice
a
that you
certain
like. I don't know.
phantom child is hiding away in the House of the Hearth.
I don't know how to describe it. Like, she just has that type of voice that makes you want to shut up and listen to her. And it's just like, I'm listening. I'm listening to every word you're saying. I'm sorry. Please don't hurt my family.
A phantom child? Ooh, just hearing the name is giving Paimon the creeps.
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking in the shadows of the House of the Hearth. I
So,
decided
why
to
don't you
bring
just
the
call
children to
Ghostbusters?
Poisson before continuing to investigate the situation. I expect I should be able to track down the spirit fairly quickly. After that, it's just a matter of resolving the situation, if you will. It shouldn't be much trouble.
Call an exorcist.
If you're curious, or if you still
Where's
have any
Chong
concerns,
Yun?
it might be advisable to stick around for a few days. I'm sure the children would be exceedingly pleased to welcome some visitors.
Did she try to wink at
Winnie,
me?
I'll leave you to entertain our guests. I have some matters to attend to.
Of course, Father.
There she goes. Couldn't help but feel intimidating during the conversation with the knave. Now that she's gone, okay. Well, I can't read that fast. Stick around for a few days, but why? That's a good question.
It has long been a dream of mine to invite you to our home and introduce you to my other siblings. You're quite well known in the organization already. A lot of people have been talking about you, especially after everything with the prophecy. If you're willing, why don't you stay a while and have a little chat with us?
Alright. We don't have anything else to do right now anyway. But let's be clear, we're just gonna be there as guests, okay? Don't get any funny. Oh, wait a second. For your guests, that probably means we'll be treated to lots of yummy food, right?
Of course. During our stay in Poisson, we've been helping out the locals with some fishing. We bring in quite the bounty every day. In fact, today's the perfect chance for me to show you what I can do in the kitchen.
What you can do in the kitchen?
We're staying.
Lenny, I'm not into you like that, man. I would like to refuse the offer, because why do you say kitchen like that? I'm not into that! No thank you! No thank you. I'm sure though, you know, there's other people that would take you up on that offer, but I'm just not one of them. Nope. Someone else can do you in the kitchen, bro. Oh, I got a book. They live up here?
We're way behind schedule.
Oh, no, I'm stupid. They're down here. I knew that. This house?
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back later and tidy up a bit. After that, it should be all ready for you to stay in tonight.
Oh, it's our house. Isn't that what that Farina was in? Farina?
Where are we off to now?
Well, when I happened to run into you two earlier, I was actually in the middle of distributing some supplies. With this many people staying in Poisson, we have to bring in outside supplies every now and then. I should probably make sure the rest of these provisions get delivered. Otherwise, people might start to get antsy.
Okay, we'll come with.
We shall help, but I'm still not fucking you on the kitchen counter, bro.
There are all sorts of rumors about your organization floating around out there. Paimon's not sure if she could even take a wild guess as to what's true and what's not. But now that we finally have the chance to see a day in the life of the house, we can take a good look at how you operate.
Well, you're more than welcome to come along. Just follow me.
Just help Lenny distribute the supplies. I'm on it. I went the wrong way already. This is not going well.
Next
Gotta go up the stairs. Can you sit in these chairs? I never knew you could do that.
We're way behind schedule.
Yo, what's up? What's up? Wait, hold up. Reggae. Are you Gege's like twin brother or something? Hey, listen. Tell Gege. No. Hold up now. Oh wait. Listen. I'm about to tell him to fix his shit, man. I'm gonna tell him to fix his shit. Okay, hold up, check. I have to go check on my ribs.
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do. It's so nice to de-stress.
Alright. I have all my human ribs, and the ribs that are cooking are doing great. When I was told, I was like, yo. No, okay, here's how the story went. My mom was like, yo, listen. I need you to cook ribs. I was like, okay, I got it. And she's like, are you gonna remember to put water in it? I said, when have I ever burnt ribs? She's like, you burnt 2 roasts back to back. You almost set the house on fire twice in a row. And I was just like, listen.
Linny,
I got the ribs.
supplies.
It's just the
I'm
roast
assuming
I forget about sometimes.
brought them with me? Yep.
She
Here
knows
you go.
my cooking's not the best, but
hello?
I got the ribs. I got the
Something caught
ribs.
your eye?
It's the Traveler and Paimon!
Who are you?
No way!
I don't know these people.
Come here, everyone! Hurry!
And listen, the 2 rows back to back is an honest mistake. Anyone can burn 2 rows back to back. You know? It's an occurrence.
Please.
There's like a whole
Don't plot
petition
around
to
them
like,
all
you know,
at once.
make
We
people
don't wanna
take
scare off our guests now, do we?
one of those classes, required classes on how to cook
Say, Paimon
roast.
didn't realize we were this famous.
I'm not the one who caused that law, if it does
Of
become a law.
course. Father and Linny have told us so much about you.
Father told us about how you helped Linny. According to her, you're a trustworthy friend. And as far as she's concerned, that's pretty much the highest compliment we've ever heard her give. As you can imagine, everyone's been very curious about you.
Well, that's me.
I
Hello.
think the Traveler is so strong that he can move a mountain with his bare hands.
Sorry, kid, I don't have bare hands. However, if I take my gloves off, my hands are pretty smooth.
Just 3 days.
I'm not part bear.
Wait a
My
second,
apologies.
That's the rumor you heard about Paimon? Oh, not cool at all. Oh, wait. When guests visit, you're supposed to give them gifts and stuff, right? Oh, we don't need something like that. Besides, we don't have anything to give to you.
Wait, why would the person you're visiting give you gifts? It would make more sense if the person visiting gave
Just
you
take your
gifts.
poison.
Or is this like an equivalent exchange? Like if I give you a
Poison.
Fortnite
I've got both.
battle pass, you give me a Fortnite battle pass. I was trying to say Fortnite
Or
gift card.
maybe Shoplo
But
can
the
teach
only
you
thing
guys about
that I can think
himself.
of
He's
a
super
Fortnite
good
gift
at
card
it.
is
He's never been caught.
19 not a Fortnite
Not
card.
a
Oh,
bad
what?
idea. I know you usually prefer to fight head on, but it never hurts to expand your bag of tricks, right? When it comes to eliminating your enemies,
Why?
staying
This
quiet
is
can
Toma's
go
VA.
a long way. Trust me, I would know. I was poisoned not too long ago, and I'm still dealing with the after effects. So I'm not quite as good as I was before.
Toma, why
but
are you this
I can
random
still give you
NPC?
some pointers.
Wait. When you said gifts, Paimon didn't think you meant poison and stealth tactics. But those are the best things we can give you. You don't like them?
I'll take the poison.
Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone who really annoys you, and we'll teach him a lesson for you.
Kid, you're like 5. What are you talking about? The dangerous suggestions keeps on coming one after another.
All
So
right,
to get a bit
folks,
overwhelmed.
Elwar, I think that's enough suggestions for now. When it comes to being a good host, it's the thought that counts. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion might make them more annoyed than anything. I would say your enthusiasm has certainly gotten across.
Really?
Absolutely.
Awesome! It's been so long since we have had guests to play with. If there's anything you need, just let us know. Yeah, especially if it's poison or something. I've got all sorts of potions for that.
Why is this girl obsessed with poison?
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got supplies to distribute.
All right, see you later.
Goodbye, Toma's VA. That's now an NPC. Thank you. I'm like 90% sure that's Toma's VA. Goodbye, everyone. Farewell.
Lenny, about all that poison and stealth tactics talk just now.
Scared you, did it? That kind of talk comes with being part of the House of the Hearth. When Foltz was really young, he strangled all of his family pets.
What?
Just out of curiosity. He was labeled a dangerous problem child and was abandoned.
He did what?
Elwar has an unnatural obsession with potions. Father has forbidden her from trying all the different concoctions she comes up with, but she still tries to test them in secret. You really have to keep an eye on that one.
They're
Elwar is around my
criminals.
age. While I'm mainly responsible for collecting intelligence, he handles surveillance. He's very passionate.
I mean,
about
not
his
like
work and
criminal
has no
criminals,
reservations
but
about
they-
taking on some very difficult
I don't know.
missions.
They should go
I
get
know
some
you
help
two
from
probably
somewhere.
aren't used to that
What
kind
do you
of
mean he
talk,
strangled
but I can
all of his
promise you they only
family
had the best of
pets?
intentions. Things like stealth tactics and developing different poisons, they really mean a lot to them. They were just trying to share the best of what they could offer, that's all.
Well, okay, Arlecchino's keep some, pretty deranged kids, but I mean, they have nowhere else to go, so I suppose. Just normal hard things? What do you mean normal? It's not normal to strangle and have potions. What? What is this? Okay, just note that I have to keep all my animals away from that kid.
We're waiting.
And my drinks from that
Next
girl.
on the agenda.
It is not normal behavior to just like, oh yeah, you know. Ah, there's cats here! There's cats here! Guys, you have to go! No, I gotta warn the cats!
Supplies are
Oh, they
here.
disappeared. Okay, I won.
Thanks. And who are these two? Outsiders?
Don't worry, guys, the
Allow
cats
me
are
to
gone.
introduce you.
They're saved from that kid, whatever his name is. Dude, I'm gonna put up wanted posters
You're
and get that kid
famous duo
arrested
I've
or
been hearing
something.
so much about.
Risley, I have somebody you can throw in the
You've traveled
Briggs
to
or whatever
all
it's
sorts of
called.
places. Is that true?
Of course, we're making our way all across to that.
That is true.
Oh, good for you.
That was very
You're familiar
sarcastic.
with Fontaine by now, then. Have you seen the new opera that started running recently? I think it's called The 4,000 Thieves.
Oh, this is the first we've heard of it.
It seems like it's going to be fantastic. From what I've been able to tell from the posters, anyway. You should definitely check it out if you have the time.
Oh, and there's The Blind Maiden, too. That one is supposed to have audience interaction. Seems pretty interesting.
You guys are talking about popular culture. The atmosphere becomes more
After
and
this
more
mission
relaxed.
is over, I think I'll go get a manicure.
Oh, maybe I should dye my hair. Wonder how much it'll cost.
Is it just Paimon, or do these two seem much easier to get along with than the others?
I bet you, like, Linny's gonna say, like, one of them, like,
After all.
strangled and
I heard
hung,
that.
is, like,
Oh,
something. I don't know. Hey, what time you check your ribs? I was on the
I'm
timer for
guessing you're
25
referring
minutes.
to
Okay,
Fitz
thank you,
and the
thank you.
others?
I checked it at, like,
Yeah,
26,
we're definitely not
I
all
think.
like them.
I bet those crazies are practically foaming at the mouth right now. I'm sure they just can't.
But thank you,
wait to get
Sauce.
back
I
to Smoky
appreciate
Mine
the
and carry out
timer.
plan.
That's enough, filial.
Don't talk about family members.
we were still
behind their
45 your
back,
time?
right?
Yeah, about that time, yeah.
Whatever. Let's go.
Guess this is goodbye then. If you ever have some time, we should go see the opera together.
Yeah, let's go see the opera. Those kids, what have they done?
Well, that's it for the supplies. We should probably head back as well.
well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. Seems like there could be something more going on here. You're right. We're only here as guests after all. Oh, Linny's getting super far ahead. Come on, let's catch up.
Didn't even go that far. Cat, listen to me. You have to leave this place. You can't be here. There's a kid. He's over. He was over there. Where'd he go? Where's that kid? Cat, you have to go. You have to go. Can I pick you up with Kazuha? Actually.
One with nature.
Listen, cats, you have to go. Get out! What are you doing? Listen, I warned you. I tried to get you to leave. Poor cats. I'm trying to get them to leave so that kid doesn't find them and, you know, he strangles them again. Guys, listen. Leave, please. Listen to Zhongli. Yeah, get out. Get out of here. Go, kitty. Oh. Yeah. Get out. Get out.
Rise.
I'm getting this cat out of here.
Crumble.
No! Don't fall! Do not fall! Oh my god! Okay, you know what? I also became a cat murderer, so I'm going to skadoodle on my way back this way. I did it! The cat's fine, the cat's fine, the cat's fine, the cat's fine.
Well, Father is always encouraging us to be strong-willed and independent. So if there's one thing we've got, it's people who aren't afraid to speak their mind. Well, I should probably get cooking. Wanna join?
Why are you insinuating that something
Let's
more than
have-
cooking's going to happen?
Huh? Fremine, what are you doing here?
He lives here?
Well,
Don't diss my son like that.
Hey, nice to see you again.
Oh, you too. I heard you're here as guests of House of the Hearth. Welcome.
We were just going to make some food. Why don't you come along? I could use some help in the kitchen, and I seem to remember you mentioning you wanted to make seafood soup for the traveler in Paimon.
See, oh, I love seafood! Yes, please.
Ooh, Paimon
As long as
do
there's not
love
oysters
that
or
evil.
mussels in it, I
Were
will
you
eat it.
looking for something just now, Fremine? Maybe I can help.
It's nothing. I just wanted to see if there were any extra supplies.
Yeah, we've got some left over. What do you need?
Some food and water, and some clean cloth, if possible.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as
Just
I'm
let
aware,
bro have
and
it.
you were just going to come eat with us.
Bro code, bro code.
So what's this all about?
I thought I'd grab an extra portion because I get hungry at night. Could be because I'm growing, you know? And...
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Your lying skills still need some work. Tell me what's going on. Is it really bad enough that you have to keep it from your own brother?
Maybe it'll be better if we gave them some space.
Don't fall
This is
under
the first
pressure,
time
my
I've seen
son.
that kind of look on your face. Whatever happened, does it have something to do with father?
yes. Just follow me.
Okay, okay. We're getting deets. We're getting the
Next on the
Traveler just always goes around and he gets that like boiling hot tea and they're like, Traveler, you're here, help us. I'm just here for tea, dude. I'm here to write it in my blog. I'm not. Okay, first of all, that chick's dead because it was an Arlecchino, I don't know how to say her name. That chick's dead. That's who she was friends with in her trailer. Like, that girl is dead. Gone. Later. Something. Where is Chongyun? Chongyun! We need an exorcist. Oh god.
You're back.
A child?
Oh, and you've brought some friends with you this time.
Hello, my name's Linny. I grew up in the House of the Hearth. And you are?
That's Darnell.
Hi, Lenny. I'm also a child of the House of the Hearth, just like you.
You are not.
You can call me Clairvy.
Clairvy?
Nervy?
It's nice to meet
Why did me and Linny say it the same way?
Does that name ring any bells, Lenny?
No, not at all. That's not a name we have on
She
our
doesn't look
roster,
like a
I'm
normal
sure of it.
NPC.
What I'm not
That is
sure
true,
of,
that is true.
is how she managed
So she's
to
a lot more
sneak in.
colorful and she has that necklace.
She must be the phantom child Father's been searching for. From the looks of it, I'm guessing you were the one that found her, Fremine. You, haven't told Father, have you?
No, I haven't told anyone. I've just been keeping her hidden.
For how long?
3 days.
About half a month now.
2 weeks?
So ever since we got to Poisson, then. Do you have any idea what you're doing?
Bro's keeping
what
a
I'm
secret.
Really? Because from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very person Father has been trying to find. If Father finds out about this, everyone involved is going to be punished.
Hey, listen, I didn't do anything. I'm here for tea. That is it.
I know you do. Father doesn't tolerate any form of betrayal. So why are you doing this?
I've thought it through. And I just can't hand her over like that. Linny, don't you remember last year? Sheplo nearly died after getting poisoned during that one mission. He wasn't able to get back before the poison started taking effect. And not a single
What
person
does
was there
this have to
help
do
him.
with anything? Oh,
That
wait for a
night,
minute.
While I was sleeping, I heard a voice telling me to go save him. I opened my eyes, but I
thought
couldn't find the
Lenny
source
was
of the
yapping, and I was
voice.
like, boy, that story don't make no
I
sense.
thought
That has no
maybe I was
relevance to
just
what
hearing
Ferminate's trying to
things.
say.
But I went to look for him anyway. Luckily, I got there with enough time to save his life. That feeling of being haunted, of hearing voices.
Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it. She's really staring very intently at that
I'm sure
lamp.
you've noticed.
So what you're saying is, that was her? She was the one who spoke to you that night?
Unless there are other spirits roaming around the House of the Hearth, I don't think there's any other possibility. If Clairvy were our enemy, it wouldn't matter whether she was a spirit or an actual child. I would have acted without a second thought, because that's what Father ordered us to do. But she's been living with us, helping us from the shadows all this time. I think that makes her family.
That's a good, okay,
I
that's a
couldn't
good case,
just
that's a
hand
good
her over
case.
to be
I
dealt
studied
with.
law.
Not when
This
there's
case is
so
pretty
much we
solid.
still don't know.
Get Nervy Let in here. Is Nervy Let gonna be in this quest? I highly doubt it, but I hope he just shows up in the background somewhere.
Eventually.
I haven't thought that far yet. I don't want to disobey an order from Father, but I also don't want to put Clairvy in danger.
Why didn't you post a hype
with me.
man's just taking a story?
There are a couple
Exactly.
things I'd like to say
Okay,
to you
what
in
if,
private.
like, Ferminate just, like, poses a hypothetical, like, Father, what if I found her, and what if, I kept her away from you for so long? What then? Like, what would hypothetically happen?
These two sure care a lot about each other.
Thank you for the fun fact about rabbits. Did you know
From where Paimon was floating, it sure seemed like they
that
were about to bite
rabbits
each other's
die
heads
if they get wet?
No way.
I've
They have a
tried that
really deep
before.
bond.
Doesn't end well.
Tell right away, cause I also have a friend like that. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can
And specifically,
imagine.
that's just rabbits.
No
Bunnies
one
do
can
not
get
do
out
that.
alive.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're pogging today, Papa
I didn't mean to
Pug.
drag anyone else into this.
Oh, really? You didn't mean to? 'Cause I, for one, wish you did.
Huh? What do you mean?
You know, when we were younger, you didn't call me Linny. You called me brother, just like Lynette. We grew up together, the three of us. We were all orphans, all rescued by Father. Of all the siblings in the House of the Hearth, I think our bond was the closest. Later on, when you started calling me Linny, I wasn't actually surprised. After all, Lynette and I are related by blood. We've had to depend on each other to survive long before we joined the
Put my
house.
finger on my toe and have
Linny,
that. What? How do you
The
how do you
darkest and
cut
most
your
difficult
finger on
moments
your
of my life
toe?
happened before
Let
you and I
alone
had
in
ever
half.
met. I'm
What?
sure that's true for you as well. Even so, Fremine,
Slap a band-aid on it? Yeah, just put some band-aid on it, get some rubbing alcohol poured in it.
that means more than blood. You and Lynette are the most important people in my life. No one can replace you. So I won't let you face anything alone. Not if I can help it.
Oh, looks like things are getting kind of heated between Linny and Fremine.
Heated? How does
We should
that
go
look
check on
heated?
them.
Paimon just yaps and makes shit up.
Hey, you two! Hope we aren't interrupting anything. Like a fight, or... Oh, wait a minute, Fremine. You're not crying, are you? Is everything alright?
Everything's fine.
How dare you make my son cry, Lenny!
Well, we're all friends here, right?
No, me and Lenny got
We've been
beef.
through
Fuck
so
that
much
guy.
Together, so if there's anything we can do to help, just say the word.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our
No,
group should trouble themselves with.
no. Listen here, Lenny. You're on the list.
It might be
You're on
better
the
if you
list of
stay
people
and
that I got beef with now. If I ever see you again, I'm gonna beat the ever living shit out of you.
What are you getting at,
If I
When
ever,
guests are around,
oh, he's not. Wait,
families
he's not
are
gonna be.
often on their best behavior.
So what? Lenny's a bitch. Lenny is an absolute
less likely
fucking
to
asshole.
escalate.
He made Ferminate
trying to
cry.
say,
He's on my
isn't
list. If I ever see him again, He's not. Good thing he's not a standard character, because if I ever got him on the standard banner, I would quite literally never play Genshin Impact again. That's disgusting. Don't ever make Ferminate cry, dude. He didn't do nothing. Justice for Ferminate? Ferminate? Well, however you say his name.
I was really hoping to keep you out of it. But even if I could think of some other reason to turn you away, I'm not sure I could convince you. I know things could turn dangerous, so I promise you this. From now on, I'll protect you like my life depends on it.
Me too.
Well,
Yeah, you
back
better
to the
make
matter
up.
at hand, then.
He didn't even apologize for making him
Handing
cry.
Clairvy over to Father, then
These
our only other
motherfuckers out
option
here.
is to solve the mystery of her identity before Father is able to track her down. That means finding out where she came from and what she's doing here.
Where
Then
did you come
we can
from? Where
send
did you
her on
go?
her
Where did you
merry
come
way
from?
and
Cotton Eye
pretend
Joe.
like none of this ever happened.
I've tried that already.
And?
And nothing. I tried taking her somewhere really far away, but after some time,
Playing
she
volleyball
just
and sand
reappeared.
and kick something sharp.
She even came with us all the way to Poisson.
And my friends
It
were left
seems
me
like wherever
somewhere
the house
after I
is,
had to
she follows.
cycle.
I don't
So my
know
day was
much
good?
about spirits.
Bro! Did
Do
you...
you two have any ideas?
You gotta... If it's really deep, then you might have to get
Let's
stitches at the
see
hospital
here.
or something, but if it's just...
Paimon
If it's not that
remembers
deep,
saying
then just
something
like put some
if you
band-aids on
fulfill
it, clean the
spirit's
wound, make
last
sure it's not
wish
gonna get
before they
infected
die,
and
they'll
stuff.
let go of whatever's keeping them here
Sounds
and
like a
return to the
very
ley lines. Oh, it's just that Paimon doesn't really
eventful
remember
day.
shit
I wouldn't
like
say
that,
it's a
so-
great day because you're
so
bleeding,
it's
but
not guaranteed to work or anything.
Well,
me and
sounds
my
like it's worth a
finger
shot.
it's fucked.
Guess that means
Oh,
we should
oh,
go ask her about
yeah.
her wish.
If it's really bad, you might want to go to the
First,
hospital. But if it's not that
Feminine,
deep and you think you
I
can
need
handle
you
it
to
at
promise
home,
me
then
something.
that would be.
What is it?
You could
I
do that
need you to
too.
promise me that this will stay between the two of us.
Now
We're the
there's a
masterminds
bug.
behind this whole
What
thing.
is the bug?
No one else gets involved. Can you do that for me?
Of course. I promise.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3.
Fist
Ready?
bump?
1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Whoa!
Lynette!
I guess you can fist bump? Yeah, fist bump.
What a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister? And, when exactly did you get here?
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremine.
She's been here the whole time.
You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Wait, what did we do?
I mean, we're just here for the
I've
tea.
seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I hadn't seen her in Poisson, so I figured she must not have come with us. But it turns out
She looks
you
annoyed.
were just hiding her.
Lynette
I heard you
is,
talking about your plan.
very much like
Rather than
the...
steering clear of the situation, I'd rather fully join in.
Like the mother of the group, basically. So she's like,
If
these
you don't
fucking
agree,
idiots are so
I'll have no
dumb.
choice but to report everything back to Father. Simple as that.
You're not giving us much wiggle room here, Lynette. Well, I guess we're all in this together then. After we talk to Clairvy, we'll figure out our next move. There's no time to lose. Let's go.
Alright, time to talk to the lost child. What are you eating? Is that lasagna?
I'm full. Thank you for bringing me this food, you guys.
Dude, I love lasagna. That better be lasagna. Give me the recipe right now. If you're, hey, listen, she's done eating it. I'll eat the rest.
Based on what I've been able to observe, it doesn't seem like Clairvy can interact with the physical world at all. Still, when she's presented with food, she'll always linger around it for a good little while. Maybe, in her mind, she really is eating those things.
Does she know that she has already passed away?
I've tried to ask her, but she didn't answer. My guess is that she's just as confused as we are. Or maybe she couldn't understand the question at all.
Clairvy, if you've got some time, I'd like to ask you a few questions.
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hi, I'm Clairvy.
Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join the House of the Hearth?
Huh? Isn't it the same for everybody? A knave brings you here and then you can't leave.
It's just that your name, it's not on the roster. And I've never seen you before.
The roster? Oh, I get it now. I think there might be some things you don't know about this place. The people in charge, they're not as nice as they look. They say they keep a roster, but it's not complete. There are a lot of people who aren't on it.
Why are you zooming in on her
Never
green
will
eyes?
be.
I'm very scared.
In this house, some people are family and other people are just test subjects. Those kinds of people aren't ever going to get a place on the roster. Unless it's the roster of people who've been executed. Wait, does that mean the knave... She...
Is there anyone that can vouch for you?
Perry. She's my best friend. She's the only one I trust in this place.
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Are you telling me that that's Arlecchino's real name?
Harry, neither of those names are on the roster. But it seems like she's telling the truth. Either that, or this kid's already got a bag of tricks bigger than mine. Maybe we should try a different approach.
That's her real name?
Clairvy,
There is no way
do you
her real
have a
name's
wish?
Pierre. He's 40-year-old lawyer.
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
She does sound like that though. And she is a ghost too. I don't know if ghosts age, like mentally, or they stay the same age of when they died.
To go outside, where the sun can find me. That's it? Well, that sounds easy enough.
Paimon, you have to think about it the bigger picture. She's probably locked underground as a test subject or something.
The darkness in the house runs deeper than you can imagine. No one can get out alive.
What do you mean by that? Things can't be this simple. But what are they
Okay,
testing? I guess
time to divide
delusions,
and
maybe?
conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and bring her somewhere with sunlight. Lynette, try and find the list of executions that Clairvy was talking about and see if her name is on it. Fremine, you stay in Poisson. We can't be the only ones who've had run-ins with Clairvy. I need you to collect intel on everything she's said and done.
Everyone's delusional? No, there's, the delusions that the Fatui use that give them, like, extra power and can, like, transform them into
I really appreciate your willingness to help.
different
but
creatures,
this is
I
a
guess you could
family.
say. So maybe they
I
were
don't wanna
using the
drag
health
you
of the
in too
hearth to,
deep.
like, test
That's
those
too
out
risky.
on the kids or something.
Let me think.
But everyone is delusional, not gonna lie.
Since Father considers you to be guests, maybe you could stick by her side for a little while. You don't need to do anything except keep up some nice, casual conversation.
Ah, Paimon gets it. You want us to distract her.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects something, all you need to do is release it when she's not looking, and it'll alert me that something's wrong. Of course,
Who's your favorite
that's
character?
only as a last
Rosaria.
resort.
Rosaria,
If Father doesn't seem to notice
Nervulette,
us, there's
and...
no need to make contact.
Okay,
We'll reconvene
Rosaria,
here tonight after all said
Nervulette.
and done. If
Eula,
the worst case scenario
Toma,
happens and we're discovered, you too.
and that's it. Those are my
Okay,
4 top
this
characters.
is where we part. Father should be at the beach nearby.
Oh, Yoimiya would be 5th. Yoimiya.
I really hope this goes well. No, it has to go well. That's the only way this can get resolved.
A child who doesn't exist. Real. I clicked B. I did not need to click B. What's everyone's favorite Genshin character in the chat? Let's see everybody else's. Let's see. Yeah, I'll be right back though. I'm gonna go check on something real quick. Gotta go check on my ribs!
Should we really be off work this early? There is still a lot left to do.
Young Lee. That's a big surprise. So, I was new to the game and don't know a lot of characters. I can say, hey, no, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. You'll find your favorite character eventually. And there's still a lot of new characters coming out too. I think next patch has like 3 new characters. I think 2 of them are 5 stars. I'm not getting any of those ones. I am not pulling for any characters in the next patch. And I'm not waiting for any reruns either. Because I've decided not to get Risley because I would get him, but I would never use him. And he would just be sitting there. What is Ed Sheeran doing on my screen? What, child? Child, what the fuck are you doing here? How did he get out of the abyss? Huh? I thought he was back in Snezhnaya. What bro doing here? I gotta pull up with his wife. Hold up. What are you doing, bro? He always gotta be here. Yo, child, I brought your wife.
It's the knave and child.
That's what I'm saying.
Hey, aren't you supposed to be in Snezhnaya recuperating? What are you still doing?
Dude, Nerva's gonna arrest you again.
Oh, it's you two. I didn't expect to run into you here. I was unconscious for quite a while after the fight in the Primordial Sea. After I woke up, I realized I was being taken back to Snezhnaya, and well, I couldn't have that now, could I? Not when I've still got unfinished business here in Fontaine. So, I mustered up all my strength and made the
Child,
journey
where the
back on my
hell
own.
have you been?
What sort of unfinished business are we
Thank you for the hydrate, I appreciate it.
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I really wanted to meet up with her, but by the time I got back, she had already left. I still have so many questions for her. Without any other leads, all I could do was ask the knave to help me track her down. She must have left behind some traces from her time in Fontaine.
Why do you need the app to her?
Okay, so have you found any clues?
The answer would be no.
Unfortunately, no. While the House of the Hearth is adept at collecting all
Rosario
manner
looks
of
like a-
intelligence, certain
Like a
existences
house. On father?
can still
Yeah.
manage to escape our purview.
Basically, unless Master feels there's a need to meet with me.
She has
She's
a
not
cute
going to
little
be
hat.
But
she's
that
a
problem has an easy
Rosaria
fix.
stan. She mains
I just need to
Rosaria.
become stronger, and then
Paimon thinks you should focus on getting better first.
Yeah.
The worst of it is over. It's all thanks to that one kid from the House of the Hearth. Elwar, I think her name was. She gave me a bunch of random potions to drink.
Potions? Get away from that kid, child!
Pain and chills all over. But they really did help speed up my recovery. And that's good, because it looks like I really do have to head back this time.
Why is there
The old
a
man's
hilly
been
troll
putting the
on that
pressure
thing
on
right
me.
there?
He sent someone to tell me I'm needed for some sort of project.
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. I heard Regretter's involved too. I'm not looking forward to having to listen to all his monologuing, that's for sure. Hey, maybe you could think of a way for me to stay in Fontaine for a little longer. Helping Linny and the others brush up on their
Rosaria's
fighting
on
skills would
her
be
shoulder
far
now.
more interesting. If you and I could
What should
spar,
we, it's
that'd
like
be
the
even
angel and
better.
devil on the
I've
shoulder.
been waiting
You
for
should
a
just
chance
kill
to
him,
see
is
you
what
go all
Rosaria's
out.
telling her.
And what a sweet little daydream that is. But I also have a role to play in all this. I'll be leaving Fontaine shortly as well. Besides, considering how little they see fit to step outside the homeland, being called on to return to Snezhnaya by such illustrious dignitaries, what a great honor. Wouldn't you agree?
Lord, bro. Are you okay, Sauce? Are you okay?
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
So, dear guests of the House of the Hearth, to what do I owe
No.
a visit?
What is... The simping's too strong in the chat.
We just... Right. We're super close to Linny and the others, but we still don't know much about you.
Is that so? Introductions have already been made, have they not?
Oh, well, you see? There's only so much you can learn about someone from a short introduction. At least tell us something a little extra, like...
Paimon, don't ruin this for us. Paimon is such a bad liar.
Good question. I'd also like to know.
The fact that you have to ask tells me our intelligence work has been quite successful. Telling you the answer to that question would only serve to undermine that success. And we can't have that, now can we?
Spoken like a true diplomat. That was some expert sidestepping right there.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
The cub leaves right now. She's sure to run into Linny and all. But at least the bird knows you're trying getting her talking about something else first.
I'd also like to hear the answer to this.
Child, just leave!
Some of
Like,
the
what
members
are
of
you
your
doing here?
organization, and they all seem
Don't
like
worry,
really good
Wingman
kids.
Child is here.
They actually
I guess
made me
he
a cameo
is.
in Tusser.
I mean, he
By the
rizzed
way,
up an Archon.
if
He
you
has to
ever
have
betray
something
them,
up his
I'm
sleeve.
just letting you know. I won't
Nah,
let
he's a
you off easy.
distraction.
And why would I betray them?
Huh?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least, that's what I heard. Okay, I admit. That's just what the old man told me. The rooster, I mean.
Betrayed the House of the Hearth, so does that mean what Claire said was true?
Wait,
He
did
angry?
you really
He
do
angry.
something bad to those kids?
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster had to say.
Who is Rooster?
Care to
Who
enlighten me?
is that?
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some stuff about you taking out many other members of the House of the Hearth, and even going so far to attack your own family.
Hello, welcome to the stream. Hope you're pogging today.
Based on your
Ba-ba-bang.
reaction, I'm guessing it's all a bunch of lies.
Hardly. I don't appreciate his particular turns of phrase, but I suppose he didn't say anything
The little.
untrue.
Oh, you mean the guy with the
Although
long
it would
nose?
be more
His name is
accurate to say
Rooster?
that there is a certain level of prejudice.
I mean, I guess his nose does look like
I
a
don't
beak.
intend to clear that up just yet. Prejudice has a funny way of concealing the real truth behind certain things, an attribute that I find to be quite advantageous.
That's his
Call
title.
yourself a
There's no
Fontanian,
way
for
bro is
example,
called the
and people will
Rooster.
assume all sorts of things, when the real truth is that this is simply the land where I was raised.
Huh? You're not actually from Fontaine? But then, why did you try to help out with the prophecy and everything?
She's
I
not
was
from
trying to
Fontaine?
protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontainian simply made it easier to operate. People would hardly suspect a fellow Fontainian of having any ulterior motives. Who wouldn't want to save their homeland after all?
Okay,
The
valid, valid.
primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me, but it would have caused great harm to the House of the Hearth. Well, you wanted extra information, didn't you? There you go. I hope that satisfied your curiosity.
Yeah.
So, you stayed in Fontaine for the kids. I guess I was wrong to believe you'd betray them. Apologies. Looks like I was holding on to some prejudices myself.
Good. Like I said, I like it when others have misconceptions of me.
Actually, while I was recuperating at the House of the Hearth, there was something else that really caught my attention. I heard that members always resolve disputes and arguments with a friendly spar, and the loser has to back down. Seems pretty cool if you ask me. Would also give them plenty of opportunities to hone their skills.
That is true.
Well, that's only a recent development. In the past, such spars weren't nearly so friendly. The losing party would lose everything, including their life.
What is the House of the Hearth? Like, what is this place? Is it an orphanage? Is it a fighting ring?
Well,
Like,
the current atmosphere's not
experiment
half bad.
chamber?
I'm a bit jealous, actually. You've got so many family members
Every one of
around you,
those?
and you even get to live with them.
Having a lot of family around means dealing with
My day has been going well. Thank you for asking.
Once
Todd
Tony
just
and
wants
Tooser
to
enter
fight
their
Rose?
rebellious
For
phase, I'm
real.
sure you'll understand. Just imagine. Tooser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides to dye her hair 42 different colors.
Child would literally flip the fuck out.
Okay. I get the picture.
As the conversation shifts to the topic of Tranya and Tooser, Child, okay. You find yourself grateful to Child for buying you more time. Orphanage where the kids are
Well,
raised
would
to
you
be
look at the time?
Fatui spies
I
or
should
so.
probably get going. Traveler, Paimon, I'm not sure where our paths will cross next, but the next time we run into each other, we should definitely try and find some time to spar.
Again, maybe this is a conversation we can have when you look less like you're gonna kill over.
All right. Well, thanks
Fine,
for
Child,
everything,
you
Lana,
better
know.
crit later. He will not crit.
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in obtaining the Gnosis. I would say we can call ourselves even.
Yeah, but you know, my boy
I like
Nervulet
the
don't
sound
even
of
need
that.
that Gnosis, so
Well,
it's just...
I'm off.
Going.
See you all some other time.
Does he disappear into the water? Like, where does he go
We
from
should
here?
probably get going too. Do you want to head back with us?
Oh? You want me to leave so soon?
Oh, well, you see,
She's so bad at
I'm
lying!
rather enjoying the evening breeze. If you don't mind, I think I'll stick around for a bit. I have some things to think about. Apologies for not attending to you like a proper host. Please forgive this.
Dude, her cake is
I do
out!
hope you'll have a pleasant stay.
we managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Good thing Child was there to keep the conversation going. You don't
Do you
think
have
she
her?
suspected
No.
anything, do you? Oh, I wonder if Liddy ran into any issues.
Okay, who has bigger
Let's hurry
cake?
back and see how everything went.
I feel like Shinha might have bigger cake, to be honest. But I could be wrong. Maybe they've equal? Maybe the Kov is slightly bigger than Shinha. I don't have her, but I'm like 66 pity, I think. She's cool, but I mean, I don't have anything to build her with, but... We'll see after this quest if I get her or not.
Next on the agenda.
I wonder who has the biggest cake in the game. Besides Risley and Coven, because I don't know what Hoyoverse was thinking, but those two dudes have the biggest cheeks known to man.
Next on the agenda.
Is this the place? I'm in the wrong place! Dang it. I went up when I was supposed to go down. Maybe Ganyu is the biggest cake in the game. Because you can always see it when you're gliding. How do you know how to build a character? You can look it up, but also what they added for characters, so if you go to artifacts, there's this little flower thing, and it will tell you recommended artifacts that you can use. So like most, and it tells you how many people use how much of it. So like 75% of people use 4-piece Wanderer's Troop, 16% use this, and then 1.4% use a mixture of these two. So they added a new feature where you can, and then you can fast equip stuff also. So like her artifacts are gone and you're just like, man, just slap something on her. Fast equip will do that for you, but this little star tells you what you can farm for them. And then it also tells you what people pick also. If you click recommended fixes, it tells you how many people pick what. So if you never know how to build a character, you can either look it up or you can use those features in the game, which is very helpful because back in the day, you just had to guess what characters needed. If you didn't look at guides.
Well, long story short, we ran into a small issue. Clairvy can't go into the sunlight. Everything was fine at first. She followed me up to the surface just like I told her. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
I mean, she is a ghost.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... No, it wouldn't be her wish if that were the case. Well, we could always try pushing her into it. Oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already. Nothing worked. Eventually, the sun went down, so all I could do was bring her back here. How did it go with you, Lynette?
Then they burn her, like...
I've got the list. It's right here.
Really?
Muzan Jackson? There's no way you just made a Demon Slayer reference. There's no way.
Oh, that's a lot.
Everyone's on the edge of their seat, quite literally.
Take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
Alright, let me start reading. My bad. No, it's good. I don't remember the last time someone made a reference to Demon Slayer, but they can't go in the sun, so.
Oh, yikes. That Aurora guy has a huge scar on his face. He's kind of giving Paimon the creeps.
Ah, I've met him before. The scar is from an injury he received during a mission. I still remember him joking with me about it. He said any future lover would take one look at him and then lose all interest.
Did he say anything else?
Well, I asked if there was someone he was interested in. He said no, and that's where our conversation ended. It was only later that I learned he really did have someone he liked. He risked everything to escape so he could be with her, but it didn't work. One day, Father asked to see him, and, well, I never saw him again after that.
Wait, so that means the knave, she...
It may seem cruel, but it's just one of the rules of the house. Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. So, if you do try to leave, you pay with your life. Her name's not here, huh? Well, that's not too surprising. It doesn't seem like this list is complete. It only contains records dating back around 5 years. Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything out? Fremine.
Sorry. I was thinking about something. I managed to talk to quite a few people, but I couldn't help but notice that the atmosphere in the house was a little... strange.
Strange.
Yeah, I mean, I know there have been arguments in the past, times when people haven't gotten along. Chapleau and Filiol are a good example of that.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean,
those
they
are
were
two of the
arguing
people that we met
earlier.
while delivering supplies. Paimon can see how they might not get along. They had very different vibes, and their interests seem to be pretty different as well.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here, shared her knowledge with us, taught us how to fight. That's one thing we all share. But that's also where the similarities end. Not all of us feel the same desire to stay here. As members of the House of the Hearth, we're also considered part of the Fatui. And to a lot of people, that's an identity they never asked for. Certain members get older and realize they want something else for themselves. But considering the rules of the house, most people would never say that out loud. People like Chapleau and Foltz are loyal to Father and her vision. They're proud to be part of the Fatui. Filiol and Nantoy, on the other hand...
Well, if they disappear one morning, we know what happened to them.
These kinds of conflicts have always been there. It's not like Father is in the dark about any of this.
Well, that's true. But it just feels like things have gotten worse lately. Filiol
Something in
and
my
the others,
eye.
it seemed like they were meeting in secret to talk about something. I can't say for sure, but I think they've met Clairvy.
You think she's been inciting them to act out?
No, not exactly. But I wouldn't be surprised if she said something to them about the darkness in the house and how deep it runs. She's told me about it before. Experiments being run on children. People being used as pawns on the battlefield without so much as the strength to survive.
And they just
What games do
believed
you
all
play?
that
I play
without any evidence?
wide range of games, from like
Clairvy's words
gacha
probably
games
gave
like
them the excuse
Genshin, all the
they
way
were
to
looking
like
for.
puzzle games,
Whether they
2-bit
actually believe them
games,
to be true is
shooter
secondary.
games, just about everything really.
This is all because of Project Stuja, isn't it?
Whoa. Hold on a second. What's this Project Stuja all about, huh? This is the second
A shooter?
time it's come up here.
I play Fortnite, Left 4
Sorry,
Dead 2,
but I'm
I
not
played
sure of the
Apex, I played
details either.
Overwatch.
I only know what Father
No,
has
probably a
told
couple of
us,
other
which
ones,
is
but
that
those are
it's
the only
something the
ones off the
Rooster
top of
and
my
the
head.
Greater have been working on together. Apparently, it has to do with the Fatui's strategic plan for the future.
What about the Strategic
Because the House of the
Investments
Hearth was so
Department of the
successful in
IPC?
obtaining the Gnosis, we
Executive,
now have the
one of the
honor
10
of playing a key
cornerstones,
role in Project Stuja.
Adventurine!
Wait, but isn't that a good thing?
Key role is just another way of saying dangerous role. To us, the whole thing is an inconvenience. Father thinks so too, but she's in no position to refuse. Their plan isn't exactly unreasonable, and they've been funneling the house a lot of funding. It's just that we'll lose a lot of members in the process. Participating in the plan, it's an honor in name only. What they're really trying to do is subdue us. The existence of an intelligence organization outside their control makes them feel uneasy.
Plotting something big, but given how little Linny and the others seem to know, I probably wouldn't be able to learn much. Okay, maybe we'll learn more about it when we get to not Linda, maybe.
Okay, super complicated topic.
That sounds like a place the
business
Rooster would show
aside,
up in, maybe.
What does all of this have to do with the conflicts you were talking about earlier? Paimon doesn't get the connection.
External pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't overlook the power of fear either. People are afraid of dying, and that fear is often the impetus for a lot of stupid decisions. I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more complicated than I thought. If we leave Filiol and the others to their own devices, sooner or later, Father will be forced to take action.
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if we confront Filial and the others, it won't do any good. It might even make matters worse.
That's true.
We should focus on Clairvy for now. Well, it's getting late. We should head back and get some rest. We'll try again first thing tomorrow. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Make sure they don't do anything they'll regret. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
The transition was not smooth at all, if that's what they were trying to do. Time to weep. Your mind didn't even give me time to read it.
Night, but she can't sleep at all. Hey, you don't think the knave will be too angry with Linny and everyone if she finds out about all this, do you? She's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay?
No, I'm gonna let you die first. I'm gonna let you die first.
Oh, well, in that case, we should just plan on running away. We'll grab Linny and the others and we can make a break for it as fast as we can. Look! Look over there!
What's she doing over there?
Let's catch up with her before anyone sees.
And then the knave just comes out of nowhere and she's like, "That's the kid I've been looking for." I don't know who this kid is. I just saw him wandering around and decided, hey, I'm gonna make sure they're okay. That's all I'm doing. Please hurt my family. I didn't do anything. I feel like she's the first scary looking Fatui Harbinger because Scaramouche and Child are not scary looking at all. We got Ed Sheeran and then we got freaking Scaramouche trying to do the Fontango, bro.
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast. Oh, look! She stopped!
Ooh, but she can go out in the moonlight.
Clairvy! Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is.
The window.
If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? All this hopeless resisting. It's better to dream of what I could have than try to make it a reality, right? Please, help us get on the same page here, Clary. We need you to tell us what you know. Can you do that? Sure. Although, after you hear all this, I think you might regret that decision. Everyone in this family is nothing more than a tool. Something to be used and exploited. We're all expendable. Including me. As long as you're useful, you get to stick around. Lose your value. You're handed over to the doctor.
The doctor?
Experimented on. And given a
As in
fate
Dante?
based-
There is no way.
I've seen it
That is so
happen
fucked up.
again and again. And I've had enough. You're saying the knave did all that? It's just, that doesn't seem like something she would do. She's scary and all, but it seems like even she has lines she wouldn't cross. I knew you wouldn't believe me. Everyone thinks she's a good person. They all think of her like a real mother. Mother? But she doesn't deserve that title. She's disgraced it and tarnished it. And if
So
I
this
had
is
things
why
my way,
she goes by
I'd
father
never see her
instead.
again. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry? There's that name again. Also, Paimon's getting a strange feeling. It almost feels like she's not really here with us. Paimon can't tell if she's actually... Well, in any case, it seems like she really needs someone to talk to. We should keep her company for a little longer. She looks so young. But it seems like she's been through a lot. It's getting windy. I should close the window. Ooh, look at the moon. Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? I heard that if you look up at the night sky in Snezhnaya, you can see the aurora.
Aurora!
It's supposed to be super pretty.
I've always wanted to see that in person.
Even
It seems so
prettier
pretty.
than the moon tonight. Perry and I promised each other that once we're older, we're gonna go see it together.
Oh, about that.
But
You're
I
kind of
can't
dead.
find her. I'm worried she's all soup and... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. Mother likes her a lot. I should really go talk to Mother, but we just fought. She doesn't want to see me, and I'm too scared to face her. What should I do?
Run away. Running away is always an option. Or turn into a moon. Rose seems to take herself back. She gives a weak smile and leaves.
Paimon really doesn't understand what's going on with her. Well, let's head back. We've got an early morning tomorrow.
Why don't we wake up in the first place? It's been 30 minutes. Yeah, I'm about to go check on it.
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the plan.
Okay, before that, I gotta go check on my ribs. So, my rats. So, okay, hold on. I gotta figure out how to explain this. So, I washed their. Okay, lore behind my rats. I have two rats, Kuro, Millie. They have a hammock, and I clean their cage every week. So, I wash their hammock, and so I put their hammock back in today. But they haven't been really using it, so before I came to stream, I was like, oh, you should get in your hammock, Millie. So Millie got in there, and they were chilling, and then every time that I've been back and forth to check on the ribs, she's been in there. But then I just saw her, and she's just flat as a pancake on, like, one of the floor levels of the cage, and she's just as flat as a pancake just sleeping. Whenever rats, or, like, hamsters even, or any, like, small rodents, they become as flat as possible, and it just looks like they melted into a puddle.
Oh? What is it?
They become just so flat. I was scared. I was like, Millie, what are you doing? She looked at me. She's like, girl, I'm trying to sleep. What are you doing? Kudos in the hammock, however. Moon, she's as flat as a pancake.
All sorts of bad things.
She is getting the best nap of her
possible
life
that
right now.
Father and the doctor have had certain dealings, but I don't think Father would work with him. We're not really on the same side, so there's not a lot of trust between them. That doesn't
Thank you for the
exactly set the
stretch.
stage
I appreciate
for a
it.
successful partnership. I did hear, though, that when Father first became a harbinger, the doctor offered to work with the House of the Hearth. Father rejected most of his proposals, except for one. It had to do with some sort of secret experiment.
Secret experiment? Could that be what Clairvy was talking about?
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment itself, but I do know it's an entirely independent operation. The doctor only proposed a direction for the research. That was the extent of his involvement. I still don't think that counts as working together. The details of the experiment are confidential, but complete records are kept on all participants. That doesn't seem to be the case with the situation Clairvy referred to. I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's methods, and I'm not asking you to. But I am asking you to trust us on this. The House of the Hearth has its own principles. There are certain lines we're not willing to cross.
Alright, that's good to hear at least. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the doctor worked together to do something horrible. If that turned out to be true, Paimon doesn't know how he would even face you guys. It's just that it doesn't seem like Clairvy is lying either.
Well, I mean, the triplets don't have anything to do with that. That's more
The
of
easiest
the
thing to do would be just ask the
knave.
knave directly, but Paimon doesn't think she'd tell us.
Father didn't come back last
I
night.
just don't
She's
see
probably
why
still
the
near
Travelers
shore.
has beef
We'll
with
be counting on you to
Lenny,
distract
Lynette,
her.
and Ferminate. Like, they're just a
Lynette,
part
you're
of
with
it.
me.
It's not like they're actually
Ferminate,
Fatui.
you know
They're
what to
just
do.
kids who had nowhere
on
to
your
go,
guard,
and
everyone.
she took them in.
All right.
I mean,
let's
they
get
are
to it.
kind of like spies, but they still, you know, they're not part of, like, all the experiments and stuff. They just know the information. Go to the seaside to look for her? Why? If child is back, I'm gonna flip. He's like, actually, I have more questions to ask.
We're way behind schedule.
Chat, when we get to the boss, should we fight her with child? My child is not built. I have to put random artifacts on her, but should we do that, chat? Should we fight her with child? Of all people, child. You need to be happy. Okay, hold on. I don't know when the boss fight is, so I can go ahead and get him ready. Child, and
Keep
then
your
I'll
eyes
bring
wide open.
the Raiden Shogun.
What is the situation?
Oh, and that's not what I wanted. Alright, he has his weapon. Oh god. I don't know what artifacts he had on beforehand. Couldn't tell you, couldn't tell you. Why does Sino have it? He has 55? Is that Bayato? No. Nah. And then he has 109. He should be okay. Okay, let's go, child! He's with the wife! He's with wife! He has more power.
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, you look a bit pale. Did you have trouble sleeping last night?
I didn't sleep. I was gaming.
Perhaps if you had less on your mind, you'd be able to absolve yourself of such troubles. So what are you planning to do now? Catch up on some sleep? Or should I give you some time to rack your brain for a topic to discuss before I ask any questions? Although I must profess to being curious. Without child here, how do you plan on distracting me?
Us? Distract.
Do you ever do 24-hour stream? I have not. I think
Good one, but
the longest I've done was like 12 hours.
here for a chat.
Looks like you could have used some extra time to think. No matter. If you don't have any other plans, why don't you accompany me somewhere? Don't worry. I'll be sure to steer clear of any scheming children.
Close, yeah. I mean, I haven't done a 24-hour stream. I haven't had the opportunity to do one, but I do plan on doing one in the future, just to push the limits of how far I can go.
I think I'll let them have at it for a little longer. I can be very patient. Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia.
The what?
Good things come to children who do as they're told. So I do hope you decide to tag along, if only for your friends' sakes.
Well, it's up to you.
She clearly knows about everything we've been doing, and Paimon doesn't think it'd be a stretch to say she was threatening us just now. Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in
She
time.
kills the bird.
We should probably head to the Palais Mermonia.
Smash?
Doesn't
Are you
wanna
talking
find
about
out what happens if we
Lenny,
don't show up.
her, or the bird? Because you're talking about the
Probably shouldn't
bird
keep her
sauce,
waiting.
I'm gonna have to
It sounds
ask.
like Lenny and the others are on
I'm
thin ice,
gonna have
so
to call
let's
the
do our
police.
best to not get them in any more trouble.
Because that was oddly suspicious right when the bird was on the screen. Nervulette! 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 Why are we talking about Lenny or the bird? I don't know. Maybe you were.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, we might as well enjoy some pleasant conversation while we wait. I'm glad to see you get along with my children. Being surrounded by good companions is necessary for a child's development.
You're not planning on doing anything to them, are you?
I assume you're referring to Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine. Although, there's that situation with Filial and Nentoy as well. It appears quite a few people have been acting out lately. No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray
She
the house
looks
meet the
scary
same
a bit,
fate.
yeah.
There are no exceptions.
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh, are you here to beg for their lives? I'm sorry to disappoint, but the rules of the house change for no one. In my organization, everyone is responsible for their own actions.
But don't you care about them at all? They really respect you. They even call you father. You must feel something for them.
Any organization in which feelings come before principles is one destined for ruin.
Father,
The House of the Hearth is
Braid!
hardly an
In a
exception.
hot wave, Braid, thank you for the
Our
hydrated
principles are more
welcome!
stringent
I'm
than
surprised you
yours.
haven't you haven't gotten here
Perhaps I can offer you
earlier.
This consolation at least. As our guests, you two will not be held accountable along with them. I would imagine Lenny, Lynette, and Fremine will be able to keep their lives. As for Filial, Nentoy, and the others, I'm afraid there's little I can do. They can try to escape, but once you know
Because I
our
haven't done the
secrets,
quest yet, so I'm a
there's no
dip. I'm
getting
busy
out
now
alive.
either way. Enjoy Father Chat. Alright. Thank you for stopping by. I hope you enjoyed your little simping escapade. Stay pong and stay safe, man!
Oh, you seem concerned.
I'll do it later,
Out
real.
of
Thank you
consideration
for
for
the
my
second
guests,
hydrate. I appreciate it.
suppose I could turn a
Okay,
blind eye for
I'll
Lenny.
finish the bottle.
If
Okay,
Lenny
okay.
and the others managed to dispose of Claire V in the meantime, all evidence of their wrongdoing will be lost. In that case,
Bye-bye,
I could
bye-bye,
hardly punish
Brait.
them for
Stay
something
pogging
I
and stay
couldn't prove.
safe.
If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. And the punishment will be severe. Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this belongs to you. Do try and keep better track of it next time. It takes a considerable amount of time to train a bird like this. It would be such a pity if you were to lose it. Permanently.
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that's all the time we have to chat. Now,
She
for the
knew.
matter at
She
hand.
knew about the bird.
I
He's
asked
not the
you to
biggest
meet
bird
me here
anymore.
because
She
I have
is.
business at the Palais Mermonia. It has nothing to do with you, but I think it would be prudent for you to stick by my side for the time being. There will always be time later to run off and tell Lenny what you've learned. Well, time to go. Looks like we wrapped things up just in time.
Please say Nervulette is in this. Please. Please, 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 please. Nervulette, Nervulette, Nervulette. I'm manifesting a Nervulette mention. Please. Wait, actually? Name slated the dip. No, Nervulette. Let's go! Let's go, dude! Nervulette! I won! My Boogie Bear Princess! What are you doing, man? I'm shaking, chat. You can't see me, but I am.
Monsieur Nervalette. I must say, I wasn't expecting my meeting request to be approved quite so quickly. The Palais Mermonia operates with an efficiency worthy of admiration.
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the proper
Nervy
level of respect.
I
Although,
love
if I may
Nervy
speak frankly, I must confess that I did not anticipate we would have the occasion to meet again after presenting you with the Gnosis. I see you brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to the purpose of your visit.
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. There is,
Bro
however,
was
an
born and
outstanding
said,
matter
might as
I would
well,
like to see
real.
resolved before I go.
He has some time before he
It
has to go
requires a
visit
rather
Risley.
lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal. Please review it at your leisure, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Why'd you approach his desk like that? He didn't say that. What are you giving him? Look how beautiful he is, man. Okay.
I understand your request. However, at the risk of causing offense, I must admit that I fail to see why you would wish for such a thing.
I heard you have a certain fondness for water tasting, Monsieur Neuvillette, so allow me to use water as an analogy. A family is like a large body of water with countless rivers flowing in and out. As someone who watches over this system,
he'll get this immediately.
Each river that flows from the source will eventually reach the ocean. Of course, objectively speaking, I know this is impossible. Most of the rivers will dry up along the way, disappearing into the ground and leaving nothing but a barren
Bro, is
river
that dad? Bro, it is. And welcome somebody. Welcome to
Not
stream.
all
Welcome to
rivers are destined to reach the ocean, but I would not see their existence rendered meaningless. I believe the water that flows within them is simply meant for a different destination, like a field in need of irrigation. Or perhaps the glass of a
Which
certain
one?
water-tasting enthusiast.
I think they're talking about father.
Did you get any of that, Travel?
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed. Allow me to remind you, however, few among us are willing to sip from a glass filled with
Look at the
tainted
stream. Blah, blah, blah,
water.
blah.
It may have been tainted at one point in time, but not to worry. I'll make sure it's strained of all impurities and returned to its cleanest form.
Nervylette is so beautiful!
I seem to recall there being a transactional aspect to your proposal.
Don't worry, I got my
Perhaps you could
Brita
expound on
filter.
that?
There's no way.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will gradually withdraw my forces from Fontaine. And, unless absolutely necessary, I will no longer carry out any special missions within Fontaine.
I presume I can take your words to mean that, in the future, cases similar to the Tartuffe assassination will cease to cross my desk?
Tartuffe? Ah, that thief who embezzled funds from all those charities, you mean? My deepest condolences to his family, but without any evidence, I cannot imagine how the House of the Hearth might have been involved in his passing. Of course, if you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I'm sure certain measures could be taken to reduce the
We simping
frequency
now?
of
Always?
such
Sauce is
troubles.
always simping for somebody.
You choose your words carefully indeed. In that case, I am inclined to accept your proposal.
My thanks for your generosity, Monsieur Neuvillette.
Yeah, my Pookie princess is very generous. Cause he's
Bringing
beautiful!
along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya for you to enjoy.
Oh, dang on water! That's what I'm talking about. That's what my Pookie
Perhaps
deserves.
at our next meeting? Yes?
Indeed. I trust you would not overlook your commitment in the meantime.
All right, Traveler Paimon.
No! Please, please! I need to stay with Nervylette longer. I beg of you, don't make me leave! Nervylette! No! Oh, he's still here. I was tripping. I thought he left. Bye!
I believe I've told you before that my emotions easily resonate with those of others. Yet in the few meetings I've had with that Harbinger,
I was gonna start crying. I thought he left.
State. Her mind is like a still body of water. Who knows what darkness lies in its depths, and the lack of ripples on the surface gives nothing away. It's unclear whether this is her natural state of being, or whether
Dragons
it's an
have two?
incredible strength of will that gives her the ability to master her emotions.
What can I say?
Either
He's
scenario,
just
however,
cool.
suggests she is a very dangerous individual.
Hey man, that
I do not expect
They
an
do have two.
explanation
They
as to
do
why
have
you
two
two were by
PPs.
her side. Whatever your reasoning.
question
I
is,
would
do they
only
pee out of
advise you
both
to
of
take
them?
Caution.
Or do they just pee out of one? Or do they get to choose? Or it's like a split stream type of thing. I love you, Nervulet! I love you. I love you. Never forget that. Okay. I have to leave him. Oh, Nervulet! I'll let you think on that. He can play. What does that mean? What?
So, what exactly were you talking about back there? Paimon only heard you mention some rivers, a large body of water, and then some kind of irrigation scheme.
You really want to know? I would imagine there might be more pressing concerns at the moment.
Lenny, Paimon really hopes everything's going okay.
It is most definitely not, because I just left my Pookie Bear inside.
Oh, Paimon recognizes that look. You've got your thinking cap on, don't you, Traveler?
Guy thing? You mean like a helicopter? I'm punishing those kids. We're gonna stop there. There's nothing else. There's something else we need to figure out first. Bro got two blades? There's no way.
Oh, shoot. Are you alright? Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these papers, I wasn't looking where I was going. Well, let me make it up to you at least. Here, take this paper.
No fighting in a sword match? Guys, stop talking about his peepees. That's my Princess Pookie Bear.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Oh, jeez, Wiz. Golly gosh.
It's not
Oh, what am I gonna do? Oh, my papers fell on the floor.
Useless come tomorrow
Aw,
anyway.
jeepers, man.
It's my fault.
Oh, what am I supposed to tell my
I was
pops?
just trying to bring home some extra mora for the family, but I bit off more than I can chew. I haven't had many takers today, so
First,
I'm
I'd be like
still swimming in
Risley and have
papers.
scars. No, I don't think so,
What's
man.
going on here?
Poodle!
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident. I should probably get going, actually, so...
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with mora, it's just... I don't have any on me at the moment.
I'll take 3 papers. Here. Your payment.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the Archons bless
Give
you
me
with
your
good
money.
fortune.
No.
I had the
Ash
chance to
baby
run into such
appears.
generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller inventory though, right? I'm getting married soon, so sometimes it's hard to not get ahead of myself.
My man really
Anyway,
be called
I should
Newsboy?
head out.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Genshin's really good at naming people.
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've even acquired some light reading to enjoy along the way.
Actually, why don't we stick around for a little longer? Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson on an empty stomach.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our return will somehow alter the situation in your favor. I'm sorry to
A
ruin
girl
your
could try.
fantasy, but your
Exactly what I was
efforts are
thinking.
meaningless.
Let me guess. Our main dish
That
here is
being said,
baguette. There's
I
no.
could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time.
I mean, I think there is a dog
I
in the
just
game
have
called
one condition.
Baguette.
If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite curious about Claire V, are you not? And my relationship to her.
Wait, why are you being so generous all of a sudden? You're not gonna ask us to do something bad, are you?
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad things.
You like cats? Yeah, I like cats. Ask away, girly.
The most important
Sauce, calm
consideration in the
down.
negotiation is that both sides receive something they want. Demands and threats. Wonderful. Here it is. When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the Hearth.
Okay. Sounds normal enough. But what do you mean?
Where's
when
my
the
main
time
food?
comes?
Where's my
What
main
is that
Farina
supposed to
at?
be?
She's not in this, I
That
don't
is
think.
for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Just my Princess Pookie Bear Sunshine Gumdrop Nervulette. Wait, what? Why am I all the way out here? My princess is back in his office. I mean, he's probably already getting dicked down by Risley, but come on, man. I could have said goodbye again. Goodbye, Squidward. Goodbye, Squidward. You said bye, Squidward, twice. I like Squidward. She's getting what? No. Nervulet's getting dicked out by Risley in his office right now. But we don't really need to focus on that part. Am I going the right way? I mean, is there really a right way, a right or wrong way? I don't know. I like Nervulet.
What is this place?
Oh yes, best feeling in the office.
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone.
Yeah.
It used to be a grand building. Now it's nothing more than a pile of rubble.
Is this where the
No
old
one
House
comes
of the
here
Hearth was?
anymore, nor does anyone care about what once happened here. Although, this place does have something to do with the story I'm about to tell you. It was before I became a Harbinger, and before Linny and the others joined the House of the Hearth. Due to certain events, I first killed Clairvy and then her mother. And this is where it all happened.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Why, brother? Cue the office theme. Okay, I'm gonna go check on the rips real quick because I think the boss fight's gonna start after this, so I just want to make sure. Okay, I'm back.
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the beginning.
In the Beninging,
Clairvy was 6
in
years
the
old when
Beninging.
she was brought by her mother, Crucibina, to live in the House of the Hearth. From the outside, it seemed like a fairy tale. A thriving family made up of kind adults and friendly children. Crucibina was the knave at that time, and the House of the Hearth was under her control. She was Clairvy's mother by blood, but she was also the mother to all the children in the house. Clairvy
So she was getting
happy here
dicked down on the job?
for a
That's
time.
crazy.
But she quickly realized that being part of this family wasn't a fairy tale at all. It was a kind of purgatory.
Like, on the job is wild.
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in war orphans from all over Teyvat. But as for how to raise them, that depends entirely on the person in charge. Crucibina came up with a novel idea. She would teach the children to fight, force them to duel each other, and then crown as the king of the house the child who proved themselves most worthy of inheriting her title. It's difficult to estimate the number of children who died or were maimed in the process. There's little I can say about the ones who died. The ones that emerged with permanent injuries, on the other hand, well, they still served a purpose. They would be handed over to the doctor to be experimented on, or sent away on dangerous missions. Nothing more than tools to be used and then discarded.
Right.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was talking about. But what actually happened to her?
Does it ever talk about Arlecchino's like
Clairvy was
curse?
supposed
Like
to
why are her
die,
hands
so
like that? Like
if
what does it
Clairvy tried
do?
to convince her to stop what she was doing, Crucibina probably would have listened, right?
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter.
I don't know.
She forced Clairvy to join the House of the Hearth only as a means to demonstrate her own impartiality as a mother, to prove that she treated all her children equally. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her ways, but
Maybe they'll do it in another quest or something? I don't know. Or maybe like if you do her voice lines, you'll talk more about her curse.
Unfortunately, the other children had already been thoroughly indoctrinated into the illusion of happiness Crucibina had created. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age who knew the truth about the House of the Hearth. Her name was Peruere.
Wait, the friend that Clairvy mentioned?
Friend, huh? I suppose we can call her that for now. Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Peruere, on the other hand, was rather cold-blooded. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Yet, it was also this cold-bloodedness that prevented her from acting against it. At least at first. While Clairvy longed for freedom, Peruere was convinced that, amid all the fighting and violence, she would make it until the end. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends, united by their knowledge of the truth. Clairvy told Peruere that she hoped to create
Peruere is like such like a tongue twister. Imagine trying to say that like 5 times fast.
There may have been a certain naivete to her ideas, but Clairvy proved her determination many times over. She tried countless times to run away.
Peruere.
Expose the truth. But her efforts only
do it. Peruere.
Even with her body wrapped.
It just ends up sounding like I'm trying to say some type of like Care Bear character.
She and Peruere would look out at
Peruere.
But one day that light simply vanished.
Oh no. What happened?
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. 10 years had passed. 10 years worth of failure after failure. She and Peruere weren't children anymore, but finding any chance to escape still seemed as hopeless as ever.
Dad is no
It was
son?
during this time that
Is that how
Peruere
this
suggested
works?
A new plan. If escaping was out of the question, why not take down the very person sitting on top of this throne of lies? Mother herself. Clairvy rejected that proposal. She claimed that, as a famous harbinger, Crucibina possessed an unimaginable amount of power. Trying to kill her.
She was a harbinger? I mean, it would make sense how they have dealings with the doctor and
Clairvy
everything.
never gave another reason, but Peruere could see it written all over her face. Clairvy still thought of Crucibina as her mother. Killing her own flesh and blood was a line she couldn't bring herself to cross. If she couldn't escape,
She was the previous name? Yeah.
then only one precisely. Death was the only way that
Yeah, but
she could be free.
I didn't really connect in my head that she would also be a
happened
harbinger. That's how
during the
she
duel.
would have
When
connections
she
to the
arrived
doctor.
at the dueling ring that day, her partner turned out to be none other than Peruere. The very person that had stood by her side all those years. It was a fierce battle. But ultimately, Clairvy decided to let Peruere end her life. From that moment on, Peruere's journey was one written in flames. When the rain finally came and washed it all away, there she stood, the sole victor in Mother's endless game of slaughter. A trail of corpses strewn across her path to success. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. Even then, she believed she would make it until the end. She wasn't surprised by the fact that she emerged as Mother's undisputed heir. Rather, her success left her with an inexplicable sense of restlessness. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation. Perhaps you two would like to take a guess as to what it was?
Killing her!
Who's Sabina, you mean? But...
Correct.
But...
This is the place where Peruware killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where she fought tooth and nail to kill the mother they shared. The moment she acted, any conception of what was right or wrong ceased to matter. It's one of the principles of the house. Only those who survive get to write the rules. Peruware won the battle, and became a harbinger herself. After which Her Majesty, the Tsaritsa, bestowed upon her a new name. Arlecchino.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along. You're Peruware. Arlecchino is just a name you got later.
I left that name behind long ago. I must say, hearing it now does bring back memories. After I defeated Crucibina, the moniker of Mother died with her. I chose to forego the title she called herself, and even chose to give up my own name. I rebuilt the House of the Hearth under a new identity. Not only as Arlecchino, but as father. And that is where the story ends. Any more questions?
Where are the bitches?
Yeah. Based on what you just told us, Clairvy wasn't a little kid when she was killed. So the Clairvy we met... Was she really a spirit at all?
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of flame. Her existence is like ashes to a fire. Something left over in the wake of blaze and ruin. You see, a certain power runs through my veins. It's not unlike a curse. My flames leave behind shadows of anything they consume.
Oh.
The chances of those shadows morphing into a sentient entity are exceedingly slim. Clairvy is a very special case. Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. But what emerged from the flames was her 6-year-old self. Her appearance wasn't the only thing affected. Most of her memories were lost to the blaze as well. Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self. Lose 10 years' worth, however, and it would be like living in the past. Like returning to a version of yourself that never grew up.
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we were talking to her.
Perhaps I should put it this way. Clairvy is someone trapped in time. It may seem like she exists with us in the present, but she truly lives in the confines of her own past.
So if all of that is true, then you must have known about Clairvy for a long time.
Indeed. She's a rather volatile and unstable entity. Sometimes she would look after the children. She's even saved some of their lives. But other times, she would hide from me and become obsessed with revealing the truth about the house to anyone who will listen. Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Any new information
that's
they
why
encounter
Arlecchino wants
is
to get rid of her.
quickly forgotten.
Because she's saying, like, the
Your
old
attempts to
information from when
expose Clairvy to
she was
sunlight.
alive is what the house is
failed.
still doing,
Yes.
but that's not true.
The reason is actually quite simple. In Clairvy's mind, the house is impossible to escape. And it is this very perception that traps her there.
Yeah.
But no matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved. I don't anticipate so much as a single speck of ash will be left behind this time.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gun, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk to her first!
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished.
Anyway,
That goes for
Grilly
Philio
got
and
it.
Mentor as well. She's had
I'm
quite
trying
the
to run a
effect on
business.
them. I hope you
Real.
understand the difference between Crucibina and myself lies in our formulation of the rules, not our policy for enforcing them. Upholding the rules without question is a trait we both share, because that is how a household should be run.
Is this really what you want to do?
Oh! The Traveler's talking!
What do you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
I bet you Zach was like, no way I get to talk! The poor Traveler's VA. He spoke as a single. That's what I'm saying!
At all costs. Anger and sorrow. Anger makes you impulsive.
Maybe as we get
Sorrow causes
further
you to weep.
towards the end, the Traveler will start talking more
It
because
appears
they're
it's
like
no time to
learning the
proceed.
language of Tibet.
Before we arrived, I told some of my well-behaved children to bring our troublemakers here by nightfall. I do believe I've kept my end of the deal. I give your friends quite a bit more time. As for what happens now, we'll just have to wait and see.
Bug! 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 Bugs Bunny.
Here they are, Father.
Oh, you gonna execute him? Seeing something like that would actually be a first for me. Lenny!
I'm sorry. I heard about how you helped buy us more time. But I still failed. I couldn't find a way to fulfill her wish.
Huh? Are you... Perry?
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh, stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Whoa, whoa, what did I do? What did I do?
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house, and for that, you must be punished. Overall, however, I suppose your wrongdoing is hardly the most egregious of the bunch, so I'll deal with your punishments later. As for right now, the more pressing concerns are the traitors among us.
Among Us?
Traitors? Do you mean
Dude,
us?
you mean like the people from Among Us, like the imposters?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz, why don't you share what you heard?
Yes, Father. Secret Midnight Meeting number 3. Participants, Filial, Nantoi, Sato, Toddy. Nantoi clearly said, if only Father wasn't the one who took us in. Sato added, I'm sick of this life. I just want to live as a normal person.
Dude, I love Among Us.
Filial was the worst of them all. She called us crazies and said a bunch of mean things about Father.
I did not! You're lying! Fultz is trying to frame us.
It's not like I'm the only one who heard those things. After that, you and Toddy and a bunch of other people started talking about Clairvy. You were using all those things Clairvy brought up as an excuse to question Father. We're birds locked in a cage. The only way out is to destroy it. That's what
Dude,
you
this
said,
kid is
wasn't it?
not holding back. Dude has beef with everyone.
You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Sheplo, have you forgotten who stood by your sickbed, watched over you, and changed your dressings? Come on, let's hear it then.
Dude,
What's
he
your
got
reason for
beef.
all
Don't
this?
hurt him now. Dude, he's getting him.
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die. You're our family.
But you're gonna, so have fun.
You wouldn't be doing this if that were the case. So why? Why have you backed us into a corner?
We all live in the House of the Hearth. You know the type of work we do, Filial. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. It's not like it's never happened before.
Or these are actual
That kind of
children?
thing
No,
is
they're
hard to
adopted.
forget.
They're adopted. She takes them in like an
That's why
orphanage.
the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any form of betrayal. Ever since we came to Poisson, you've had 7
They're
secret
orphans? Yeah.
meetings. A lot of the things you talked about really crossed the line.
You've been spying on us for half a month? Wait a second. Now that I think about it, the move to Poisson was just a way to make it easier to spy on us, wasn't it? Because we were all in one place. You've had this planned all along.
Filial, Nantoy, I'm sorry. I owe you both my life. I owe Clairvy too. If it weren't for all your help,
Gotta
after I got
applaud the
poisoned,
commitment, for real.
I wouldn't be standing here today. If this were any other situation, I would do anything to repay that kindness, even if it cost me my life. But rules are rules.
Rules are made to be broken, though.
I'm sorry. My hands are tied.
Why?
Greta got caught, and now she's upset
That's
that she
enough,
got caught.
Filial. We made a mistake, and we should own up to it.
Execution time! Yay!
Now we have to
Let
face
me
the
get my
consequences.
popcorn and my drink.
I'm sorry, Chapleau. Fultz. I'm sorry, Father. We accept our punishment.
Chapleau, according to the rules of the House of the Hearth, how should these traitors be punished?
All those who betray the house pay with their lives.
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say, Linny?
Please reconsider, Father. What Filial and the others did, does it really count as betrayal? We all come from broken families. From the very first day we joined the House of the Hearth, we wanted nothing more than to make it a real home. But the truth is,
No
none of us
cookies
know
for Joe
what a
College.
real
For Joe
life
College!
looks like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. All I know is this. Killing Filial and the others may uphold the rules, but doing so will only bring us further away from being a real family than we've ever been. So please, Father, please.
Lenny, your
reconsider.
pleas are falling on deaf ears. She's
I
gonna
agree with
murder
Lenny.
them.
Father, please.
Linny, you...
I also agree with Linny.
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your determination, I suppose we shall have to go about this a different way. Draw your weapons and face me.
Our weapons?
Father,
You gotta
are
fight
you
me.
referring to a duel?
Gonna get our butts whooped. Thanks, Lenny.
Precisely.
For real.
The rules of the house will not be altered. Traitors must be punished. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength, and I shall offer a concession.
Wait. Bead. Father?
Y'all are done cooked.
Impossible. Father is way too strong, even for Lenny.
Lenny's the strongest? Bro thinks he's Gojo. Y'all are done. Cheetos, they are cooked.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lynn and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do?
Why do we have to fight him? Lenny slayed too close to the sun.
Those people from the house are really gonna be
He did.
Hey, are you listening?
Is executing really what she wants? Probably not, but she gotta uphold the rules, I guess.
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye at least?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes you to waver.
Best friend boy Lenny. Yo, Anastasia, welcome to the stream. Hope you're probably gonna J Papa Pug. Like then she never actually answered my question.
Looking at that expression.
Oh, you know what I just realized? She dodges basic bow attacks, so I'm gonna have to go in and slice and dice her with child.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior. And any disputes are less likely to escalate.
I'll have to depend on Kazuha and
When the
Raiden
time
for most of
comes,
this fight.
Make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to the House of the
Rip
Heart.
child, it was a good run, y'all.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
No, I'm asking for extra noodles with my Rice Krispie treat. The fuck do you think I'm doing, Paimon?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring at our disposal, after all. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less. And you
Why is
just
Lenny
lose
holding that
your
pose?
life.
You just missed those pyro thighs? Ain't no way! Nope. Hello!
Solidify.
No, I don't have my thing.
Is it my turn?
Oh shit, where'd she go?
Shine down!
Watch out for Father's movements!
Huh? Oh, that scared me. I thought someone messaged me in Genshin. I was like, how do I see their message? I'm in the middle of fighting.
Is it my turn now?
Brace yourself!
Now that's
This is
more
gonna
like
hurt.
it.
Yo! Whoa, wait a
It's
minute.
even stronger than I expected.
Well, I mean, she's a Harbinger. She's the 4th Harbinger. What did y'all expect?
Spare your energy.
Huh?
Running is of little use.
What is she doing?
The countdown has begun. Have a taste of her.
Solidify.
Torn to oblivion.
Is it my turn now?
And voila!
Huh? What do you mean, voila? I'm doing all the work. Shut up, Lenny. No, you don't even know what's going on. The Harbingers fighting each other. Firmly grasp it. The Charles about to. Oh God! What is this?
Shouldn't let your guard down.
Child critted once, and that was it.
Solidify.
Doesn't look like she.
No time to lose.
Is it my turn now?
I have to draw my blade.
No, she got Zhongli.
Not bad. You've proven to be a worthy opponent after.
What can I say? I'm just that good. I should have brought a healer. She's so cool. She's alright, I guess. You're gonna make me waste my E? Is she a spider or a bird? Can she make up her mind? She's a spider bird! The first of its breed. Tall goth spear user in pyro. Let's go! Scared smash? There's no way. Alright, we're on to phase 2. Oh dear great heavens, you didn't even give me a second, god damn!
Now's our chance.
Over here.
You didn't even give me no chance! Oh my god! She said it's on site, child. Now I have a 30-second cooldown on my skill! Fuck you. Oh god.
Solidify.
And watch out for Father's movement. Look out!
Guys, I can see what's happening.
Your punishment made manifest.
Huh? You kind of missed me.
Now's our chance.
Over here.
I was in the middle of fighting. Oh, cutscene. Okay. Get the fuck out. Dude, Ferminate is so strong.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
The goats, for real.
Oh, I know.
No! I'm sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
We'll call our heart attack.
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
Oh no, girlie got a domain expansion!
Crimson Moon? I can't move.
She has a domain expansion, that's insane.
Still, not strong enough to beat me.
Domain expansion, red. Girlie thinks she's Gojo. I can't wait for a blue domain expansion. That'll probably be Nervulet's. Maybe Nervulet does have a domain expansion. 30 minutes? Okay, I'll check on it in a second.
I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we get to enjoy the company of guests, after all. We wouldn't want things to get too out of hand.
Brother, are you alright?
Linny. Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed, the punishment stands.
No, damn.
No.
I never thought things would end like this.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, I'm prepared to change the method of execution.
Oh?
Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safekeeping. Do you still have them?
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I've kept them super safe. I didn't lose a single one.
Wonderful. Then, In just a moment, I'll have you administer them.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. They're the product of a secret experiment. Under certain special circumstances, flames can be extracted from my person and preserved. Once ingested, searing pain will spread across every inch of your body. No harm will come to you physically, but your memories will be burned away. If you can withstand the pain. When you awake, you'll have forgotten everything you know about the House of the Hearth, and will be expelled from the organization. In other words, administering this concoction will kill the version of you that grew up in the house, and give you a new identity.
She does care about them. Because that newspaper guy was Horner, how do you say your name?
Memory is a mysterious thing indeed. Losing a portion of your memories will alter your sense of self.
So, you're just letting us go, Father?
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die, and our secrets will die with you. So no, I don't intend to just let you go, because the person who survives will be nothing but a stranger.
Even so, I won't have to live in fear anymore. I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to waver. Don't let yourself be controlled by your emotions.
Of course. I'll remember.
But technically
Dry
she
your
won't,
tears
because after
and
that
go
flame
pursue
she's
the
not
life
gonna
you
remember.
really want.
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. Take them back to Poisson. And bring Lenny and the others as well. I prepared 3 extra vials of bottled flames. As for whether to take them, the choice is yours. Goodbye, children. The next time we meet, I will no longer be your father. Thank you for all you've done for the house. I hope you have bright futures ahead of you.
I wonder if they'll stay.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Linny. I'll help you walk back.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
No, you're next. You're next.
Can we talk now? I've been waiting for a super long time. You really are Perry, aren't you? I haven't seen you in so long. How come you're all grown up? Wait, did I somehow travel to the future on accident? Or am I dreaming? What a long dream.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Look, she's that speechless.
She is. Okay, then we gotta check on the ribs. I'm back. The ribs are doing great. She ain't gonna sugarcoat it at all.
Oh. Okay then.
She just accepted it though.
That's it? You accepted it just like that? Yep. If that's what Perry says happened, then I believe her. Perry wouldn't lie to me. Plus, I don't really need to know why I'm like this. I'm more curious about what happens in the future. If you're a harbinger now, Perry, that means Mother is gone, isn't she? Can you tell me about it? I want to know what happened to her. And to me.
You never stopped trying to defy fate. At first, no one believed you. You could only vent your frustrations to the moon. In fact, you often sought comfort in the night sky. You wanted to see the aurora, so one night we promised each other we would go to Snezhnaya to see it together. Later on, you tried to run away, but you were brought back each time. Mother spared your life, but it wasn't out of kindness. Instead, she decided to make an example of you by slowly torturing you over time.
Oh my god.
That way, the other children would know what happens to traitors. Still, you never gave up. Mother hoped that through ruthless duel after ruthless duel, she would be able to crown an ultimate victor among the children she raised. But you called on everyone to unite, to fight to a draw in order to reduce casualties. Your efforts may have only delayed the inevitable, but still. You gave them hope. You tried everything you could think of, but every attempt ended in failure. Still, you never turned your sword on Crucibina, and you never turned it on me. On that gloomy day, you told me, "For the last 16 years of my life, I've done everything I can to fight for freedom. But now, I realize that the only freedom I truly possess is the freedom to choose to die."
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down. But
She's just
somehow,
accepting this.
I still think I understand. According to Mother's plan, only one of us was going to make it until the end. And I always hoped that person would be you. If I could do it all over again, I still don't think I would make a different choice. Even when I first met you, I knew you'd be able to do what I couldn't.
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure I truly understand what kind of freedom you were trying to pursue. But as the head
freedom
of the
to
House
live
of the
her own
Hearth
life.
and as the children's father, I've tried to give them the most basic of freedoms. The freedom to choose their own fate. It's something I discussed with the Eudex of Fontaine. The children who want to leave the house will have their memories wiped clean of all secrets pertaining to the organization.
Oh, that's what she was talking about with the
They will be allowed to
Nervulette.
live a normal life in Fontaine without being prosecuted for their past. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for it and prove themselves worthy of it. Only freedom that is earned has true value.
That's more than enough. That's exactly the kind of life I was fighting for. You know, Perry, I think you're a pretty amazing king, and a really great father, too. I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places. Perhaps they would be willing to tell you what the outside world is like.
There's like trees and bushes.
Of course!
There's a pretty beautiful Pookie Bear Princess Pie that lives here. You would love to meet him, let me tell you. Talk about Dindro, wisdom, eternity. She'd probably like.
You know, I used to dream of being a bard.
Fox, welcome to the stream. Hope you're fogging a day. Bye bye bye.
Even if there was no one there to listen, I would have continued to sing no matter what.
Oh, let's just go down the list then.
Ah, that's where Mora comes from. I never knew
Yeah,
that
Zhongli
before.
poops it out.
If I had some Mora, I would buy 3 new dresses. One for me, one for Perry, and one for Mother. It's just too bad Perry doesn't like wearing dresses. And Mother, well, she probably wouldn't accept something like that either. I guess I'd just have to keep them all for me then. I could wear a different one every day.
That's a good way to look at it. But the various nations you visit, eventually the conversation returns to Fontaine, the nation she once called home.
The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were accused of committing a crime, and they were going to have to stand trial at the Opera Epicles. Oh no, that must have been hard for all of you.
We won because I'm a good lawyer. I just clicked buttons till I got it right.
We were able to turn the situation around super quickly. All thanks to Detective Paimon, of course. How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay, so it was like this. After the failed magic show, we rushed to the scene and...
Listening really intently to Paimon's story about our time in Fontaine, she seems really happy, like all her troubles have been forgotten. Maybe this is the first time she's ever been able to truly relax, but I'm not sure how long this moment can last.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn
what?
or grow. Any new information they encounter is quickly forgotten over time.
Dish? Food? Takoyaki is my favorite, but also I really love bread. Can't go wrong with a good slice of bread. Am I spelling about? No, it's okay. I didn't know if it was like, written in a different language or something, and because I only know English, so I didn't know if that was like another word for something else.
You've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Rip. That was a beautiful ending, though.
Clairvy. She left so soon. Paimon didn't even get to finish her story.
I also have certain sentiments left unsaid. I wanted to tell her that the aurora I saw in Snezhnaya was just as beautiful as the ones in the pictures. But a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Had we delayed any longer, we wouldn't have had the time to say goodbye. Whatever regrets may linger, let them be lost to the coming of a new day.
Lenny, what are you doing? Evil or not, I think she's like a gray area.
What is he doing back
Like,
here?
she does
Let's go
bad
check it
things,
out.
but she also does good things too. Level
Father,
evil, chaotic, neutral, yeah.
The bottled flames have been administered. Filio and the others have left the house.
And you? What have you decided?
Thank you for giving us that choice, Father. But we never wanted to leave the house. It's the only home we've ever known. Lynette and Fremine feel the same way. They're recuperating back at the Hotel Bouffe d'été. But I decided to come back and tell you where we stood.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I want you to follow in my footsteps and become the next king of the house. Yet you seem to have different ideas.
We're gonna finals week soon as see
I'm
on your
rather
usual
surprised by
Saturday
your decision to
stream.
stay.
Okay, thank you,
There's
Razor.
nothing wrong with choosing to
Oh,
live a
dude, good luck
quiet
on your
life.
finals and have a good
Leading
time
this
at work. I'll
organization is
see
a
you when I
heavy
see you,
responsibility.
Razor. Stay probably gonna stay
One
safe.
not
You
so
got
easily
this.
carried by someone forced onto the throne.
I just never understood what you saw in me. What made you believe I was deserving of that throne?
You're brave, talented, and, most importantly, you cherish your family. You would do anything to protect them, even if it costs you
You
your
message
life.
my work tired feet. That would motivate me. Massage my work tired feet. Oh, I thought you said. I thought you meant message your job and tell them about your
Speaking
tired
of
feet.
that,
I was about to
was
say
so
I don't
brave
really
of you,
think
Linny.
they would care too
It's all
much
thanks
about
to
that.
you that we were able to convince
But
Father
I
to
don't
back
think I
down.
want to touch sweaty feet.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have walked away with my life. She must have had it all planned from the beginning.
See you
From the very
Saturday
moment
then.
she
See you
suggested it to
Saturday, Racer.
I'm not
I'm
deserving
not
of
streaming
that
on
title.
Saturday.
I'm not strong enough or smart enough.
You're wrong. In my opinion, all you need to be deserving of the throne is conviction and the necessary strength to act on it. We may have different ideas of what it means to be a family, but you can hardly be said to lack conviction. What you truly lack is strength. For someone of your talent, though, that's something that will come with time. Even without that strength, you still chose to face me in a duel, even though the odds were stacked against you. That capacity to honor your convictions is what I truly see in you.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds, what tragedy or triumph may be in store. Being at the head of this organization requires the strength of will to face whatever comes. Caution will only hold you back. If reaching a certain standard were required to go after what you want, I would never have succeeded in killing my predecessor. Back then, there was still a considerable gap between our abilities. Strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their convictions will never be worthy of the throne.
I understand, Father. Thank you.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. Only then can a family continue to flourish. The road ahead is not an easy one, so I'll ask you one last time. Are you certain you want to stay?
She's quoting Virgil.
You've done so much for me, Father.
Controls
And that
everything.
kindness must
Really?
be repaid. Plus, with
She must have played a
Project Stooja at
DMC
hand,
game.
There are many dangers ahead, and I, for one, don't intend to back down. Protecting my family at all costs. That's my conviction.
He's saying
Then
without
you're
moving
welcome
his
to
mouth.
stay.
That's how you know he's
As
serious.
for Project Stooja, you need not be too concerned. If those cowardly businessmen and heartless dignitaries try to take us down, I'm prepared to teach them a lesson.
She's a big fan of
Having
Final
members who
Fantasy
longed
7
for
and
the light
DMC
was our
3.
organization's
That's oddly
last
specific,
weakness.
but I agree.
With those
I've never
members
played
no
those games
longer
before,
among our
but I
ranks,
agree.
The House of the Hearth is like a spider hiding in the shadows. We need only wait for our
And how
prey to
convenient,
come
there's a
to
spider
us.
web right there.
At present, our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter.
Her wrist looks like it's
No
breaking in half,
demonstration of
though.
loyalty
Like, why
shall
does it
go
look like that when it's
unrewarded,
bending?
And no sacrifice shall be in vain. As for the two of you, whether we meet again as friend or foe, I'll remember the camaraderie we shared in this moment.
What about Child?
No matter how arduous the journey ahead, I hope we both reach our desired destination.
Wait till 2 days later? I don't wanna though. Is there a chest over there? No, I'm tripping. What about him? What about what? What about Child? He's on my team. It's kind of gross. She didn't really dodge his basic arrow attacks, though. I guess because I was too close to her. Thank you for the hydrate. I appreciate it.
Didn't Lenny say that Lynette and Fremine were...
Nope. Didn't hear what you said.
Clear weather all around, bright and
And she doesn't. And she just stopped yapping. I win. I win. No, for real. Like that's a one-hit like attack or something. Hey guys, what are we yapping about over here?
Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew, what a relief.
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Us, on the other hand, well, we've been bedridden for 2 days. I couldn't even turn over. Oh, and I wanted to ask.
Yeah, she's kind of gone. It was personal. It was. He must have said something.
Have left Poisson and returned to the House of the Hearth.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up on us.
She's
2
listened
days
to
ago
one too many
and
rants
told
about him
us
talking about
what happened
Zhongli, and
with
she's like,
Crusader
I've had
and
enough.
Clairvy.
I've had enough.
Actually, I've met Crucibina before.
What? How? How old are you, Firmine?
Wait, what? You've met the former knave?
Crucibina died a year after Clairvy. It was during the year between their deaths that I joined the House of the Hearth. Crucibina had an extremely
How is that possible?
cruel,
Firmine, how old are you? Because
doing
you would be
things.
around. I guess you wouldn't be
While she
around the
was alive,
similar age.
The atmosphere in the house
Like in her
was suffocating.
20s?
When I joined, though, the experiment she
So how
valued
old
so
is
much had
Firmine?
already
Like,
come to an end.
is he like 15?
And all the people involved,
Is he an adult?
dead and injured alike, were gone.
I guess they're all
Crucibina
adults,
never
technically.
talked about the past with us newcomers. A couple of months after I joined, Father killed Crucibina and burned all her files.
So Firmine's been in the
that,
house
The
since
names of all the
she took
people
over.
subjected to her experiments.
They're
Clairvy
all in their
included,
teens going to
were
18.
lost
Really?
to
I thought
flames,
Lenny was an adult.
along with the painful memories they represented.
Father took in Lenny and me a couple months
I'm
after
the
that.
youngest, I believe,
but
out of the
she
three. Yeah,
never
I
mentioned
thought that
anything
Lenny and
about
Lynette were
Crucibina or
adult stuff.
Clairvy.
It really seems like something she was planning to keep to herself.
And he was trying to risk the Traveler.
Last time you talked to her,
Crazy.
did she mention
Well, that,
she
well,
kept it a secret for so long?
how, the Traveler's like over 5,000 years old or something like that.
She
I don't
said
even
she
know.
didn't want us to be affected by the darkness of the past.
But how old is
She
he
was
in
worried
Tibet?
we'd develop a false sense of gratitude towards her
Probably
if we knew about
still
it.
fucking old as hell.
The foundation of a family should be free of any corrupting influence. Whatever happened in the past.
Okay, I can't
it
either.
has
I
nothing
thought
to
they
do
were
with who
adults,
we
but
are.
I didn't know they were still kids.
And
Because
that's what
there's
Father
still some
told us in
adults
the end.
in the House of the Hearth,
But I
but
still thanked her for everything.
guess that makes sense.
It was only after hearing about what Crucibina did that I finally realized how
Forgot
insignificant
either
our lives
exists,
could
there's
have
no
been.
way.
The members of the house meant nothing to her. To say that she valued them in any way, even just as a tool, would probably be giving her too much credit. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth,
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. She doesn't believe that being indebted to her should be what ties us together. But even if we didn't owe her anything, we would still choose to stay. Because this is our home. We may have arguments or times when we feel wronged. Some people may even choose to leave. But as long as Father is here, we will always have a home.
Whether the path before us is bathed in sunlight or shrouded in shadow, we'll follow Father wherever she chooses to go. So I wanted to say thank you for helping us make it through this crisis. Without your help, we could have lost a lot more along the way.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Of course. You're welcome anytime.
Are Filial and Nantoy okay?
I actually saw them at a cafe this morning. They didn't recognize me. From what I could tell, they were drinking coffee and talking about one of the operas that started running recently. They seemed happy. If I had to take a guess, I would say they finally found the kind of life they always wished for.
We did it! Let's go! Yippee! Oh, and I got a fireplace. What a great way to end that. And I think we have enough for a wish. I'm at 60-something pity. I've guaranteed. Watch this be blue. Bro, I'm so tired of going to fucking Sumeru and looking for chests. I hate Sumeru, dude. But this is the only place that I can get stupid freaking chest. I've gone to this place for the past like 2 days searching for chests, bro. I hate Sumeru so much. But I've been in the desert looking for chests to get. I hate this place with all my heart and soul. The stupid mazes. You would like walk up to a chest like, oh, I can go to the new area. Oh, chest! Yeah, but I have to do a world quest for that. Gonna be that easy, could it? And all for a common chest. Sumeru is so stupid. Like, a common chest? I could fight 3 million people and it would still give me a common chest. You done the tree? What tree? You mean the one in Sumeru? Yeah, I got a crown from it. I haven't got no wishes from it. I mean, I still have to... Yeah, I still haven't collected enough to level up the actual statue of the 7, though. Boo. Well, I mean, I could start on the world quest for the thing. Ah, leave me alone! Who are you? Dude, let me get my 2 primo gems. Leave me alone. It is so painful. It is so every time I'm in Subaru, I just like cringe myself. I'm like, why am I here? There's no need for me to be here. Oh, finally a bigger chest than common.
Into the wind. One with wind and cloud. This is order.
Real?
Illusion shut. Riptide.
Bro didn't crit.
Not bad. Not bad at all.
Not bad at all. Shut up, child. I've explored basically everything, feeling like Squidward asking for spare change. I was doing this one-time trial, and it took me like 5 tries to do it because I couldn't figure out how to do it. It's in the desert. I mean, I ended up doing it after like 20 minutes, but I hate this place. I'm sick of mazes. I'm sick of all this stuff. Just give me the character, and I'll move on with my life. Noodles! I'm obtaining the noodle. I wish I had a compass thing in Sumeru, so just tell me where a chest is, and I don't have to hunt it down. And apparently I still haven't finished the R&R quest, or whatever, the vegetables. I haven't finished the vegetable quest, but I am not going back to that, no matter how much money you offer me. I am not going back to that.
No time to lose.
Did you say foot loose? Hello, does anyone have a chest? Possibly. Maybe. There's a thingy.
No time to lose.
Gotta cut loose? I don't want to. Where are we going, little guy? Well, we finished the Arlecchino quest. So, I'm living my best life right now. Guys, I'm just here to get the little guy. Leave me alone.
Yep.
Ow! That was rude.
Let's end this now.
Ow! Ow! Where's this dude going? Where's this little guy going? Common chest? Wow! Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed Sumeru? Who would have guessed? Who would have guessed, chat?
No time to lose.
Oh, look at that! Another one! Wait, okay, does anyone know how you can collect animals and put them in your teapot? What gadget do you have to use?
You're mine.
Wait, how do I aim? Oh. You gotta go to Inazuma.
No time to lose. Bring it on.
But I already have one. Is it the net things?
All right, now we're talking.
Oh, wait, no, I'm gonna... Child, I'm going to beat you up. Like...
No time to lose.
Yeah, buy from a girl. Okay, I have some of them. I need to, collect some stuff for my teapot for that. I'm trying to max out one of my other teapots that I have.
You can run, but you can't hide.
Hey, child, it'd be cool if you critted, maybe? Are you telling me this is for a common chest? I'm going to lose my mind.
Let's go out and play. Time for a light show.
It's a putt. I don't do puzzles.
The pleasure is all mine.
I don't do puzzles. Better luck next time. Let me see. It's a stupid pyro puzzle. I don't know. It's in the middle of, it's next to this place. I don't know. How do you know what direction? Like a prophecy or something? I have no idea. I just want the common chest. Wow, 51. And there's like little sealy things, maybe that. I don't think I've seen that before. It's okay, you'll figure it out later, Sauce. Thanks. I've assigned Sauce a job. They will figure it out later. Oh, there's so many chests around here. Are they all common chests? Because those are my favorite. There's no way that I have to light up things for this. I'm going to cry. What is this? What is this? Huh? What? Do I jump on it? Do I put something on it? What is this? I've never seen this before. Me and a Genji character has never been to Sumeru. You would not guess. Mystery? What? I have to find stuff to put on it? Oh, that's gross. I don't want to do that. Oh, wait. Wait, what? I found the thing. Do I put it in this? Whoa. What does that do? What does that do? Nothing. Oh, touch it? Okay, I touched it. What does this do? It makes it real! What? It makes it into a real thing! 30 minutes? Oh yeah, I gotta check it. Hold on.
Your journey ends here.
Who said my journey ends here? I gotta go check on my ribs.
Bow your head.
I'll take my
Lord of Sand, your sacrifice is ready.
Inazuma shines eternal.
A golden slumber.
certainly.
Okay, look at Nervulette while I'm gone, chat. I'm gonna go check on my ribs. Let me know what my little princess does while I'm gone. My ribs are cooking! My ribs are cooking! Did my little princess bear do okay? Did he do anything? Did he cause another resolution or something? Resolution? I was gonna say, what's the word? Revolution. What? Whatever the French did. How do you say it? Revolution. Is that how you say it? I don't know. I'm bad at English. Whoa! Why are they dead? Revolution? I have problems with my R's before you come after me, okay?
Silence.
Let the record show that I verbally consent to relinquishing these items into your possession.
Thanks, man. You're the best. I think I'm pretty sure it's whatever I said. Maybe. I need to see where these like little seals go. Ay. What do they open? Better give me like a precious chest or something.
Happy to oblige.
No! Leave me alone! No! Guys, leave me alone. I'm trying to do my thing. Guys, I can arrest you, just so you know. Like, I mean, I can... Wait, technically? Yeah. Technically. Technically, guys. Yeah. Ooh. What do I get for these? A common chest? Wow. I feel so special.
Abandoned property belongs to whoever finds it first. So, it's legally yours now.
See, he lets me know that it's legally mine. 62. This is like when I was pulling for Nervulette, chat, if anyone remembers that depressing period. I had to go around and collect chests. I think I did a whole stream collecting chests trying to get him or something. I did something for some character. No, maybe it's for Rena. I don't know. Wait, hold on. There's 20 of these? Man, you got me fucked up. I have to go up? Can I even climb this? Oh, wait. There's a thingy up here? I thought it was always inside of it. That's how you know I don't explore. That's how you know, man! The last time I've been in Subaru was when it came out, okay? That was the last time I've ever been seen here. Wow!
Is it what you wish to find?
Absolutely
Hopefully the excitement of opening
not.
a treasure chest has at least made it a worthwhile experience.
Why are you talking about water? Balls, we did Sino's quest. Oh, yeah. We did Sino's. That was the last time I've been in Subaru. I saw this Chinks. My baby girl got cake. I love him so much. How dare you say that about my Pookie? You better take that fucking back right now. What do you mean, ew? He's literally perfect. Don't listen to Jesus, Nervulette. You're beautiful. You're perfect. You're stunning. I was about to say Adventurine, but they're both my Pookie bears.
Property belongs to whoever finds it first, so it's legally yours now.
No, oh! He is an amazing character. He's a great DPS. He's beautiful. He's pretty. His voice actor is amazing. How dare you? I will not live for this Nervulette slander.
I cannot help but feel that you bringing me here is some sort of an assassination attempt.
No, it's not a no! Pookie, it's not an assassination attempt. I am so sorry. I'm so sorry. I don't want you to feel like that. Here, we'll go in here. Amazingly whack? No. You just mad that you didn't get him. You're just mad. Nervulette, I would never try to assassinate you. That was Jesus! Jesus was trying to assassinate you. Never trust that guy. I want him. Dude, Nervulette is amazing. Wait, how do I... Ooh, can I hit it as Nervulette? That's not what I wanted. Alright. How am I gonna reach this one? I know. A little bit off the mark, but I'll take it.
Rise.
Okay, Zhongli, I'm not gonna lie to you, buddy. That's a bit too far. I think it come down a little more. No! I don't have any. Now, I could use a bow user, yes, but why would I want to make this easy? What? I did him. There's another one? Why must you make my life harder than it needs to be?
Crumble.
For a common chest, mind you! My wife is literally trying his best. He needs to try a tiny bit harder.
Ready for a rehearsal?
Vente, you don't even have the stuff! Bring happiness or pain? Mostly pain?
Thank Barbados.
50-50 is, means that you have a 50% chance to get the banner character or a 50% chance of getting a standard character.
Thank you for inviting me to join you.
Nervulette, I would invite you anywhere. Look at you. You're so beautiful! I love him. Why does he have 558 elemental damage? He's just built different. Yeah, anything else besides said banner character? Yeah. Ew, I don't like doing this thing either. Wait, how many wishes do I have, actually? I have 71. Yippee-doo. How many of the other things do I have? 29. I have no idea where I'm supposed to put these things at. I haven't unlocked that area or something in the new Sumeru area. I mean, the new Liyue. I don't know where it is. I thought I did the quest enough to unlock it, but I guess not. Unless it's this place. And I don't know how you unlock it. I need to put the fish things in the thing. But I know it doesn't want me to. I don't know what I did wrong. Stupid J thing that is locked in the... Are you serious? Nervula, are you hearing this? You should like bring them to court or something. When in doubt, make Nervula bring them to court or something. That is so dumb. Why do they always gotta put something in a quest? Buddy, I'm just trying to live my life. Sorry, it's shorter than the veggie quest, but it's that long? But I don't wanna. I don't want to, though. Just put it on auto and play Honkai. Hey, that's not a bad idea. Okay, and then add this. What is this? Time to speed through me story quest? I don't know how much speeding you would do. They are very long. Bro, I was working hard, yeah. Okay, but we did finish the Arlecchino quest, which was our main goal. Next time we're gonna have to play. Thank you for the Unheard, I appreciate it. We're going to do the world quest, or maybe I'll do it on my own. I haven't decided yet. But we did do the main thing. I haven't gotten her yet. Not that I have anything. What do you want? I don't have any stuff for her or anything like that. I originally said I wasn't gonna pull for her, but after her story quest and like learning more about her and everything, I was like, you know what? She seems pretty dope. I'll get her. She sounds cool. Because there's no other characters that I really want. Even the teased ones I don't really want either. They're cool. Like Sidgerine, she's cool. Chlorine, or however you say her name. She's pretty dope, but they're not really like top of my interest or whatever. Pulling for the hope I lose the 50-50. But so I decided, you know what? I mean, I am guaranteed anyways. I'm at 67 right now, so I'm just gonna keep grinding and maybe I'll get her. If not, then I'll just save my guaranteed for another character that I want. I could try to get Farena for her next rerun. I just don't know when she's gonna rerun, so. But, oh, I gotta show you guys. Let me show you guys the schedule for this week before I start yapping about other stuff and then forget about it. Okay, so we played Genshin Impact today. Tomorrow we are playing, it's Free Games Tuesday, so we're playing a free game called Doronko Wanko, or however you say, I don't know. It's a game where you're a dog and you make a gigantic mess. And I thought, yes, that's me. I'm playing that. So that's our free game this week. I don't know how long it is. I think you can also play with like other people online and stuff. I'm not 100% sure. Then on Wednesday, we're going back to Subnautica because it's been a hot minute since we've been under the waters. We're going to try to upgrade some stuff so we can finally get to the Lost Sea. Thursday, we're going to play Ensemble Stars because there is an event going on. And there's also a bunch of maps that I haven't tried before. So you guys get to witness me trying maps for the first time. And then on Friday, I'm going to do an art stream because there's something that I want to draw. And so I'm going to do it on stream. But that is the schedule. It's on Twitter. It's on Discord. It's in the Twitch panels. I think it's at the Discord. I might have forgotten to put it in there again. But that's this week's schedule. I was Genshin yesterday. Why? Question mark. Why would they be? On Genshin? Why? Because you're like portraying Honkai Star Rail or something? They just hate the game. Sometimes we all just be on Genshin. That is true. That is true. Speaking of Genshin and Honkai Star Rail and all that, I have gotten my father to play Honkai Star Rail, and he's going through the story. He just did the like mini quest about Herta talking about stimulated universe, and he tried it out or whatever. So I taught him like what weaknesses were, what characters are, what light cones are, what characters are good, and everything. So his team right now that he uses, thanks to me, his team currently is the Physical Trailblazer, March 7th, Dr. Ratio, and Linux. So he has a healer and he has a shield character. And then I had him try the trial characters for Adventurine and Jin Lu. He thought Adventurine was cool. He was like, oh, that's kind of cool. He does like follow-up attacks and stuff. But he really likes Jin Lu, and he thought it'd be really cool to have her. But he doesn't have anything unlocked, and he can't do any of the 1-year anniversary stuff because he's not high enough Trailblazer level. So I was gonna try to get him the character, but I want him to like experience the story instead of me just playing it. So unfortunately he's not gonna be able to get her, but he likes her. He thinks she's cool. But he likes the game so far. He thinks it's interesting. It's different from like other things he's played, but I explained to him everything like that. So he knows a little bit. Now the funny thing is, so okay, so Allfather knows that you know, sometimes I think that certain characters are dating in games, you know, like Adventurine, Dr. Ratio, Zhongli Child, blah blah blah, the list goes on and on, right? So I'm waiting for the point when he gets to Penacony and he sees Adventurine and Dr. Ratio. So when he comes up and he asks me, are they dating? Are they gay? That's what he says. And I'm like, I'm gonna tell him yes, because obviously they are, obviously. But once I tell him that, he'll be like, huh, because like in Persona 3, it's pretty obvious that the main character in Persona 4 and Yosuke have somewhat of a romantic-ish relationship. So I told my dad, like, oh, they're dating. And then like, I remember we're at a convention or something and he randomly talking about like, we walked past someone did art of Persona 4 or something like that. And he goes, look, it's those two dudes that are dating. I was like, what? What are you talking about? And he's like, Yosuke and the main character. I was like, ain't no way Ro remembers that. There's no way. He remembers. And then like, I would say that like Joker and Akechi were dating and he'll be like, they're going on a date when they do their social link. I'm like, there's no way this bro's real right now. There's no way. So, I can convince my father that certain characters are dating, and if he asks about Adventurine and Dr. Ratio, the answer is yes. If he asks about Dunhung and anyone else, I don't know what it is about Dunhung, but every single character in that game has a crush on Dunhung. I don't know what he's doing. He's just trying to live his life, but they all, like, every single one of them is just like, yes. Dunhung is the one for me. Like, genuine. Blade. The Trailblazer. The male Trailblazer. You got freaking... He has to be stopped. I don't know what... Dunhung doesn't actively try to get dudes. He just exists. And they just, like, all, like, come to him like magnets. He's like... Ah, man, I just really love the data bank. And they're like, I want to stick my data in your bank. And he's like... Guys, what the freak? I just like information. Please leave me alone. Please leave me alone. I'm trying to live my life. But they're always on him. They're always on him. Like, leave him alone. Like, does he still, like, what is it? Like, does he still have some of the riz for when he was Don Fung or something? And they just remember and they're like, I remember that Don Fung riz. You got the same Don Hung. And he's like, I don't, like, why? Guys, I'm not him. I don't have that riz. But they think that he has the riz. And he's like, I really don't. He has too many datas going in his bank, bro. Don Fung Shu legacy. Unlimited riz, unlimited riz, unlimited riz. But you know what? Don Hung kept Don Fung's riz. But Blade completely lost whatever his other name was. Like, lost all the riz that he had. Because his past self managed to riz Don Fung, who had ultimate riz for some way, shape, or form. And now Don Hung has unlimited riz still, and then Blade just lost it. He just lost his riz. He just exists now. But his one true is trying to get Don Hung to be his again. I must have him. I must have him back. No one else. No one else. You're like, Blade is just tripping, bro. Rib, Jingxing, you would have loved. Oh yeah, dude! Argentina? Bruh. For real. Beautiful. I saw this headcanon. I think it was on Twitter or something. Oh no, I think it was on TikTok of someone saying that they headcanon that Argentina knows that the lady that he worships is dead, but he like convinced himself that she's not, but then he has like mental breakdowns at night trying to convince himself that she's alive, but she's really not. And I just thought, whoa, buddy! What happened to you? First of all. Second of all, why? What did Argentina do to you? What did he do? That is so sad though. Like, he knows that she's dead. Why make me sad with Argentina lore? I don't know. That's what someone headcanon, and a lot of people were agreeing with it. Because he's never seen her before. He can only, like, picture what she looks like. But he knows that she's dead. Like, she doesn't exist. And he just, like, tries to live his life as if she is alive. But then he'll meet Boot Hill. And that would be the new lady that he worships. This true beauty. Real, not clickbait. Or he'll pick a random vegetation again, and that will be his new lady. Or something of that nature. Maybe that's why he said, like, he says everything's beautiful, so it's like a replacement, I guess, or whatever. To, like, keep his mind off the fact that the true beauty doesn't exist anymore. I don't know. He picked him up like a wet cat, took him home. Come here, Boot Hill. You're my new beauty, let's go. And he's like, what are you doing? Put me down! Put me down! He's like withering, and he's like, ay, like a cat, like the claws. He's like, worry not, for you are my true beauty, and let's get you home. And he's like, put me down! I don't want to go nowhere! I'm trying to do my stuff, man. Imagine, like, that's gotta be insane. Just picking up a random cowboy. It's like, huh. Out of all the people he had the tree. He had March. He had Dun Hung. He had the Trailblazer. Probably a bunch of other people. But he chose the like 90% metal human cowboy Boot Hill, who's a wanted criminal. And he was like, you know what? That one right there. That one right there. That's mine. Hand him over. Hand him over. And Boot Hill's like, why? Why me? What did I do? Hey, at least I'm... Bro's like, you're mine, Boo. He's like, where did you come from? He's like, what in the fudge nuggets are you doing? You can't just be doing that. Anyone seeing this fudge? Anyone seeing this shirt? Because he can't swear, he has to use other stuff. Bro's in the good place. Bro is in the good place for all of eternity. He cannot swear, no matter what. That Boot Hill say freak? No, he has to say fudge. You mother fudgers. That's what he says. Mother fudger, son of a nice lady. Like, Oh, but imagine that Argentina doesn't know that. Like, that Bootheel can't swear. So when he says that stuff, he genuinely thinks that's just how he talks. And he's like, oh, wow, what an interesting vocabulary. He's like, you motherfucker. He could have said son of a gun. But, like, Argentina genuinely thinks that that's how he talks. And he's just like, what an interesting vocabulary choice. He is truly remarkable. And Boothill's like, why does he understand what I'm trying to say? And they're just like both super confused why the other person doesn't know. Until like Bootheel like brings it up. He's like, oh, I finally got my thing fixed. I can finally say fuck. And then Argentina's like, oh, you've never used that language before. And he's like, yeah, I haven't used it because my thing was messed up. And he's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, they messed up my thing. Bootheel has unintentional riz. He does! Because Argentina will think that that's just how he talks. And he's like, you know, they're cutie, or he'll try to swear at him and he'll say like cutie or beautiful or something like that. And Argentina's like, oh, wow. You truly are remarkable. And Bootheel's like, what the fudge is going on? What does any of this mean? I am not trying to say anything nice to you. I'm trying to insult you. And he's like, I truly met the one. And Bootheel just gives up and he's like, whatever. I guess it's fine. But what the fudge does this guy think? Does he really think I talk like that? Because I don't. I don't talk like that in the slightest. That's their whole relationship dynamic. Argentina thinks he talks like that. Bootheel's just confused at why Argentina doesn't understand what he's really trying to say. There you go. All the fan artists and comic writers and whatever else, fanfic writers. There you go. There's your head. There's your thing for it. You're welcome. Congratulations. There you go. Mother fudgers this and mother fudgers that. You see what I'm saying? See what I'm saying, man? But I think I just made the ship even better. Like, what can I say? Like, that's the whole thing. You're welcome. You're welcome. You're welcome to anything me. I'm just kidding. I just think that would be hilarious. Until he actually gets it fixed, and then Argentina's like, my whole perception was a lie. And Bootheel was like, no, it wasn't a lie. They'll be reunited soon. Yeah. And like Argentina's like crying and he's like, my whole perception was a lie. I thought you really talked like that. And Bootheel's like, no, like, I mean, I did kind of like talk like that for a while, but that's not how I really talk. And he's like trying to console him. And Argentina's like, I should have known. And he's like, I can fix it if you want. I can go back talking like that. I just have to go and get my thing fixed again. And he's like, that would truly be beautiful. Or something. I don't know. I mean, I feel like he'd still accept him if he swore. But I feel like he'd be like, oh, I don't know. That's a lot of stress. Maybe I'll go put the other one back on. Maybe I'll put the other one. It's very soap opera. Exactly. There's like a vase that broke. Someone fell out of a window. Some random pan caught on fire and they have to go live in an apartment or something for a couple days. I want a fanfiction that's entirely an entire soap opera. Just with like ship characters or whatever. I feel like there's a very also like an I'll hate them and Coven thing to do. Like Coven like No, I hate them burn something. And he's like, Coven, sorry about the house. And he's like, what are you talking about? And he's like, yeah, so we can't go back in our house because kind of burn the kitchen down. Oh, well. Why? Why must you do that? Why? Why not? Doesn't, you know? And it's right by the academia, too. So they could be like, you know what? Maybe, like, take some days off work or whatever. So we could, like, you know, make sure everything's okay. It's not gonna hurt nothing or whatever. Days off? New place? Is his excuse to get a single bedroom house? Exactly! And they go to the new house and he's like, you know what? Actually, I think I want to stay here. And Coven's like I'd stay with you at this new place. It's so much farther away from everything and stuff. And he's like, I mean, you don't have to stay if you don't want to. And Coven's like, well, now that you don't want me to stay, I will stay. How about that? How about them apples? Maybe I will stay here. Just because you don't want me to. And he's like, okay, I mean, I'm not gonna say anything. It's your decision. You have to do reverse psychology. And that'll get them to stay. Trust, bro. And they have like dinners at their place all the time. Real, not clickbait. But hope you guys enjoyed the quest in Genshin and also the fanfiction headcanons of Coven and Alhaitham and Argentine and Boo Hill. But thank you guys so much for coming to the stream today. Oh wait, before I go. Chat, I've been having this little bug in my brain telling me that I need to cosplay as Dr. Ratio. So, what I'm gonna do is that when my throne goes up, I'm going to put the Ratio cosplay. Okay? On the thing. She got bugs, I got bugs. I got bugs in my brain. I'm gonna put the Ratio cosplay on the throne. And if I get it, then I would do a stream of me wearing the cosplay. Playing Show Bugs. I can't, sorry, they're shy. I'll also do a stream where I wear the cosplay and I play Are You Smarter Than a 5th Grader? Cause maybe, you know what? Maybe I will be. Or maybe I won't. But I'll probably put that on the throne too with, you know, a bunch of other stuff. Because I'm working on the throne right now. And if anyone has any suggestions for things that they would like to see on my throne, you can put them in the, I don't know where you would put it. In the Discord server. I'm trying to think of where you would put it. Pause a second. I guess you put it in the redeem alert sounds, I guess, or whatever. That should be just the recommendation channel. If you have anything that you think I should put on my throne, you can link it in there and I'll see if I'll put it on there. I gotta suggest something? No? I don't know, do we? If we don't, we should make one. We should make one, guys. But, I'm gonna put that on there, that's it. But I've just had this bug in my brain telling me, you need to cosplay Dr. Ratio. Even though I got beef with Dr. Ratio, but Brain said you should do it. So, I'm gonna put it on there, just in case everyone wants to make me suffer by wearing Dr. Ratio cosplay. But, thank you guys so much for coming to the stream today. And remember, chat, stay puggin', stay safe, and I'll see you at the next stream. Bye!